This one on the road for the second week in a row as the Braves travel out to Sterling and to Smyser Stadium to take on the Sterling Warriors. Good afternoon. I'm Bob Johnson. We are going to take you all the way up to 1 o'clock in the kickoff between these two teams, and we're excited to bring it to you this afternoon on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. The Braves had their three-game winning streak snapped last week as they lost to Kansas Wesleyan 35-21 in Salina. Braves had 316 yards of total offense in that one, most of that coming in the first half. And Kansas Wesleyan, though, finished up with 472 yards, and a good chunk of that coming in the second half, as it was flip-flop stories. The Braves absolutely had Kansas Wesleyan's number in that first half, but the roles were reversed in the second half as Kansas Wesleyan came out and outscored Ottawa to pick up the 35-21 victory. Braves are at 4-5 on the year. They're 3-5 in conference. And Sterling comes in after a 42-14 loss at Southwestern last week. Sterling at 5-4 overall, 4-4 in conference. And Sterling actually had a lead in the early part of that ball game against Southwestern, but they couldn't hang on to it as Sterling was blown out by the Mound Builders. Sterling 14-7 in front of the Mound Builders in the second quarter with 5:02 left to go, and then Southwestern outscored Sterling 35-0 for the rest of the ball game to pick up that victory. Sterling, though, a team that has improved mightily. They finished the 2020 season with a record of 1-8, and they right now are at 5-4 overall and 4-4 in conference. And Coach Chase Hansen has done a great job of getting these players in the right positions to perform the way that Sterling has known its football team to perform. And he has these young men playing very hard for Sterling. The Braves, they're looking to pick up a second straight victory over Sterling. The Braves defeated Sterling in the spring season last year. It would have been this last March. But Ottawa now trying to win out in Sterling for the first time in just a couple of seasons, as the Braves feel like that they've always are constantly out at Sterling anyway. And I believe if the stat is correct, 11 out of Coach Kessinger's 18 years that he has coached at Ottawa University has been spent on the road in Sterling. Well, we're going to discuss this one in length with Coordinator's Corner coming up next. We're also going to talk with head coach Kent Kessinger about this one, as we'll have our weekly fireside chat. And we'll also get you starting lineups and weather and the rest of the schedule in the KCAC this afternoon. But if we're going to do that, we got to get that first break out of the way. So we'll do that right now. You're listening to Otto University Braves pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Join Macy's this holiday season and help make a child's wish come true. Now through December 24th, write a letter to Santa in stores or online at Macys.com/believe, and we'll donate $1 to make a wish up to $1 million. Plus, give more with an online donation, or round up your store purchase amount and donate your extra change up to 99 cents. All to spark joy and create hope for kids fighting critical illnesses. Learn more and give back today at Macys.com/believe.
Welcome back, Ottawa University Braves pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO, KOFO.com. It's time now for everyone's favorite time of the week, except for Google's, but that's a different story for a different day. It is time for Coordinator's Corner as we get ready to get you to kick off this afternoon between Ottawa University and Sterling. And joining us as they do every week here on Coordinator's Corner, we have defensive coordinator Nick Davis, offensive coordinator Julian Mendez, special teams coordinator Wes Coombs, and their pups. Gentlemen and dogs, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us, Bob and the dogs.
Appreciate you, Bob. My dogs appreciate you.
We are celebrating dogs of all kinds this week. Underdogs, furry dogs, four-legged dogs, even the Cleveland Brown dog, whatever his name is, the Saints Gumbo. Except what I think the story was is they were so bad he ran off when they first started as the team, and they had to find a new Gumbo. So that won't happen this week, hopefully. But since we're on dogs here, let's go about with our dogs here, as we've had several discussions. We'll start with you, Coach Davis. What kind of dog do you have?
Yeah, so we have 2 rescue dogs from Cincinnati, where my wife is originally from. Scout, he's about an 8-year-old border collie, American Eskimo mix. We only know all of these mixes because her parents got us a DNA test. Got me for Christmas one year a DNA test. I did not care, but that was a Christmas present. And then Annie, our red tick coonhound, she's 100% because I got another DNA test for Christmas. So she's 100% red tick coonhound.
Coach Coombs, any pups to speak of?
Yeah, I have 2. Pocket is a Australian Shepherd Border Collie. Pocket was with my wife before I met her. And then my wife last year wanted to get another dog, and I said absolutely not. So she drove to Kansas City and picked up Kona, who is also another Australian Shepherd Border Collie. And then this week we have my wife's sister's dog that I don't know what it is, but it looks like a dingo. Okay.
So going exotic with that third dog. All right, like that.
Yeah.
Coach Mendez, we've talked about your pups before, but remind everybody the animals that you have.
Yep, I have Zeus, who's a 6-year-old border collie lab mix, and then Hercules, who is a 3-year-old German Shepherd. And he is of the special kind of German Shepherd. He's not. You won't see him on the movie Max or anything like that. He's a special pup. He loves stuffed animals.
So see that now. That's where your dog and my dog have something in common. I have a half husky, half lab, and full spaz. He loves stuffed animals, anything with foam inside of it, and so much so that it looks like it was blown up with a hand grenade by the time he's done with it. And that's Oswald. He's going to be 6, I believe. And then we have Rodney, who is so old that his dreams are in black and white, and he is he's just a mutt. I think he's a pointer boxer mix, but he's got all kinds of in there, and he's the elder statesman of the group. The reason that we bring this up, because both of mine were adopted sheltered animals, and of course Coach Davis with his. Coach Mendez, yours adopted from the shelter?
Yep. So ours were. So Zeus was actually adopted through a friend who adopted through the shelter and then couldn't take care of them. And then Hercules was sort of the same thing, was the last one of a litter. A family friend had taken him on, had him for about a week, and realized he may be a little too much to take on. So of course I decided, hey, let's go ahead and bring him into our family, because we could also take him on, obviously.
Coach Coombs, shelter animals?
I believe Pocket was from a shelter. Kona is not, though.
All right. So, well, and the reason we talk about this is because one of the things I think we all agree on, besides with, our love for football, we love our dogs. And even though that they tear stuff up or act goofy at the most inappropriate times or show up on coaches' shows or recordings when you're trying to do something, but that's okay. We do love them, and it's important. I think for all of us, I think we would all agree to support the local animal shelter, that especially like Prairie Paws here in Ottawa, and that to the shelter animals, they need some loving, and it's a good place to pick one up. And it's kind of special to me. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a big deal to be able to have that and to take a little bit of pride in getting with sheltered animals and having that. I mean, I think we've all probably shed a tear to some of those commercials you see on TV where they get the sad music going and all that always pulls on the heartstrings. That always gets my wife thinking that we're going to get another 17 dogs. So, and we have to go ahead and control it and say maybe one. So
I just usually cry because it's Sarah McLachlan and I have to hear Sarah McLachlan, but that's neither here nor there. So you all have had pets, I would assume, most of your life. Not that your current animals, if they are not your favorites, they won't realize it anyway. Talk to me about your favorite pet of all time. We'll start with you, Coach Coombs.
I think Kona currently is my favorite pet of all time, just because I can't really remember back when I had a pet.
Okay, all right. Coach Davis?
Yeah, we had a chocolate lab named Gibson when I was a kid that I'm very fond of, just because a lot of memories of going swimming in ponds with him. And he was a good dog, and he lived a long life. He actually got ran over by a car and survived, and he was a dude for a dog.
Coach Mendez?
Zeus, my border collie, is probably the best dog animal possible because he's just the golden boy. But Hercules is probably my favorite because he's attached to my hip more than anything. And I think it's because he's a little special and the problem child that he's attached to my hip. And so it just reflection, I guess, of either the spaz of the marital status of my wife. And so that's what they just, I attract that, I guess, of just some problem childs.
It's hard for me to pick because they all have special places. I had Murph Dog, who was named after Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego, which is not a rib on you, Coach Mendez. It is the actual truth. And he was a little Japanese chin, and he was pretty awesome. A little too furry for my taste, but still pretty awesome. And if you get him, if he's laying in bed with you and he's laying between your legs and the blanket is tight enough around you, if you turn too quick, you could actually trebuchet him out. And he did catch some pretty glorious air unintentionally sometimes. So I do miss my Murph Dog. But the two we got now are pretty darn good. Now Rod's fantastic because he protects me, and anyone that gets near me, he wants to rip their face off, including my wife, which is hilarious. So to watch him get kind of touchy about that is very funny in a very I want to laugh at my wife sort of way. So, but my wife understands, and we're good with that. So, and again, the reason we talk that we bring this up is we're always talking about our dogs and that, and as the season is coming to an end, I figure this was a good time, maybe as a way for us to, again, like I said, champion the local shelter here or wherever you're listening to us. If you're looking for an animal, check out your local shelters first. Be sure to do that. Yes, maybe this was a cheap way for public service announcement, but I think it's important that for us all to maybe remind people of that. And no, I'm not going to give you the Bob Barker spiel at the end of The Price is Right, so don't worry about that. We're going to take a break right here. When we come back, we're going to talk about this week's matchup with Sterling. It's going to be an interesting one as out to Sterling again. It doesn't ever seem like we get a whole lot of home games against them, but we're going to discuss that when we return. You're listening to Coordinator's Corner on Otto University Braves pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
KOFO Radio in Ottawa is looking for just the right person to join our marketing department. The right person might have a background in business-to-business sales, will be outgoing, upbeat, a team player, and eager to learn. We'll give you the time-tested and proven tools and training to help you be successful. You supply the positive attitude, drive, and hard work. Send your resume to KOFO@KOFO.com or drop it by the KOFO studios at 320 East Radio Road, Ottawa, Kansas, during regular business hours. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
What has fluffy brioche buns, crunchy pickles, tasty mayo, a crispy fried chicken fillet, and the perfect amount of spice? Any guesses? Bingo! The Spicy Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich. Go on and get yourself a bite of the only spicy chicken sandwich that's finger-licking good. So, what are you waiting for? Order the Spicy KFC Sandwich on the KFC app today for just $3.99. At participating locations only. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Time now for the second half of Coordinator's Corner on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. I'm Bob Johnson, and as always, we are talking with Offensive Coordinator Julian Mendez, Defensive Coordinator Nick Davis, and Special Teams Coordinator Weston Coombs, or as we like to call him, Big Wes. He's my all-time favorite special teams coordinator, right behind Wendell Smith. I kid. Come on, that was pretty funny, guys. That was pretty good. You got to give me something.
I don't know if I've ever been called Big West in my life. But Wendell is the number one.
Wendell is he's a good man and a good person to learn from, no doubt about that. And hopefully Ottawa University is able to learn from some of the mistakes that were made last week against Kansas Wesleyan. But again, as we talked about on the Kent Kessinger show, a lot of positives coming out of that game. And I'm going to start defensively with you, Coach Davis. A couple of weeks in a row, turnovers, which led to some defensive scoring. And especially that first half, the Braves defense was really salty.
Yeah, no, we did a pretty good job of executing, and in the second half, I just felt that they made some plays, but there was a lot of plays where we just let them have those plays where they had a trick play and they executed it, and it was wide open. I wish we were in a position where we could have guarded some of those and saw if our guy could have made a play and executed, but a lot of those plays in the second half that they got us on, they were easy, too easy, and we always stress the guys, make it hard for an offense to go down the field and score.
Coach Davis, we've talked a little bit about Sterling's quarterback, Ethan Richardson. He's having a fine year for Sterling. What part of his game concerns you the most? And what part of the game do you think the defense can take advantage of to maybe force some turnovers or some defensive stops?
Yeah, he gets rid of the ball pretty quick, and for the most part this season, he's made really good decisions. So he's getting rid of the ball fast. He's making good decisions. He's getting it to their playmakers, and I think that's what they probably like best about him is he's getting the ball and he's taking care of it, and he's getting it to their good guys. What I think that we could do to create some problems for them is obviously we got to cover their skill players. We got to be able to tackle their running back and get after them in their run game. And maybe if we can get some pressure on him he has shown in a few of these games, once he's got pressure on him, to try to throw those balls quickly. But if we can get a defender, in front of those throws, maybe we can take away the ball a few times today.
Coach Mendez, offensively for Ottawa, we discussed the missed opportunities in the game against Kansas Wesleyan, and again against Sterling, the offense is going to have to produce some points, especially out there on that field at Sterling.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a difficult task. I mean, Sterling's always going to be a tough defense to go against. They've run their program right. They built and instilled that into their program, that they're going to play everybody tough, play everybody hard, and really get after it. Us offensively, we just need to be able to take advantage of our opportunities and really put forth that best effort for 4 quarters to make sure that it's a positive game for us. Where
with this Sterling defense do you see areas where the Braves can find success today?
I mean, it's just taking advantage of the opportunities. They're going to bring pressure, and we have to be able to withstand that pressure and be able to get some big plays, whether it's in the run game or the pass game. Hopefully be able to slow them down a little bit with some change of direction deals, maybe some screens, within our offense to be able to have. But it's just taking advantage of opportunities that each team's going to give us, and we're going to have to be able to withstand the pressure. I mean, that was something that even last year they brought, but we were able to pop off some big runs and pop off a couple big passes. That's something that we've been able to manufacture a little bit in the last couple weeks with some positive yardage run game wise and through the air. So that's something we're going to have to look into do today.
And Coach Coombs, special teams, it's going to be key to keep to be able to make stops on the special teams, not allow big returns, but the kicking game's going to play a role in this one here this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this game just because Sterling has always had the tradition of their guys playing really hard and being, small town Kansas kids or small, just they've always had this kind of reputation, and I kind of want our special teams to be the top dog in those departments, whether it's effort or, guys that work really hard and guys that are going to get after you. I want our guys to be the pinnacle of that in the conference. So I've been excited for this game for a while now.
With the kicking game in there, is there anything special that or any changes that you would make, especially with it being a different type of field or just with the opponent for today's game?
Nothing to change because of the field, really. Potentially have some changes because of the opponent, but I think, it's not really a great answer, but if our guys can have better effort and better execution than them, we're going to be in good shape.
Will we continue to see the usual suspects back returning the ball? Do you have other things planned that you don't want to mention?
We will have the usual suspects doing unusual things.
I like that answer. I like that a lot. Coach Davis, defensively for Ottawa, Colby Johnson, Jacob Garcia leading the way for the Braves with their efforts. As we get close to the final games of the year, who is somebody on defense that maybe has not got the attention that they've deserved?
I think Aaron Schumann is a guy that's played really well. He had a few injury problems in the middle of the season, but I think he's a really good defensive lineman that he doesn't get enough attention because you have the All-American right next to you. So I think both of those guys are kind of keys for us today, and I would say he's kind of an unsung hero that has played really well all season long.
Coach Mendez, I'm going to ask you the same question, but this time I'm going to focus it more on the offensive line. As we near the end of the regular season, who is someone on this offensive line that's maybe not got the publicity that they deserve?
I would probably going to go ahead and make it. It's a little bit easier for me, but Eddie Taylor has probably played the best he's played in my 3 years here. And you're not really going to hear his name unless it's a bad thing, and that goes along with being on the offensive line, is you're probably never going to hear his name or our name or any of that unless it's something bad. But he's been able to play pretty well this year in his role as a tackle and kind of being one of the veteran guys who knows what's going on and being able to push those other guys kind of going in the right direction.
Coach Mendez, we'll start with you. Your keys for the offense this afternoon.
It's definitely going to be, and I'm going to repeat from probably previous weeks, and it's winning first down. We got to win first down and be productive. The games that we've been able to do that and be productive is games that we've been successful. And that's something that we're going to need to be able to replicate today.
Coach Coombs, special teams-wise, your keys.
Effort above all else. That's it.
And Coach Davis, your keys for the defense.
Discipline. Our guys got to just do their job. Sterling's going to come with a lot of different motions and shifts and different formations. So we got to be really disciplined to our job. And if we can do that, we're going to give ourselves a pretty good opportunity to be successful today.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Coordinator's Corner. All three of you, thank you so much. Coach Mendez, Coach Coombs, Coach Davis, thank you again for taking the time out to speak with us about this week's game.
Thanks, Bob.
Appreciate it, Bob.
Yep, appreciate you having us.
And we will take a break right here. When we return, we'll have our weekly fireside chat with head coach Kent Kessinger. We'll also get you starting lineups, and we'll get you today's weather for this matchup between Ottawa University and Sterling. But a break, you're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast. Want to get dirty? Listen to the KOFO Red Dirt Song of the Day every weekday morning at 8:55 on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Today, sunny, the high 65. Tonight, mostly clear, the low 45. Tomorrow, sunny and breezy, the high reaching all the way up to 70. Tomorrow night, clear, the low 48. Looking ahead to next week, the weather still staying good. Sunny, the high 69 on Monday. Monday night, overcast, the low 51. Tuesday, partly sunny, the high 65. Tuesday night, overcast, the low 48. Wednesday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 in the afternoon. Overcast, the high 66. Wednesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Overcast, the low 44. Thursday, Veterans Day, a 40% chance of showers, partly sunny, the high 53 at 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GREAT.
ABC Wednesday. Your favorite artists are back together for country music's biggest night.
This is incredible.
The CMA Awards with performances by country's biggest stars. Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Jimmy Allen, Blake Shelton, and collaborations you'll only see here. Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, Chris Young with Kane Brown. Luke Bryan hosts the CMA Awards live Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream next day on Hulu.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Hi, I'm Laura Howard, Secretary of the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services. In Kansas, there are more than 540,000 people on Medicare, and each day, nearly 10,000 new people enroll nationwide. While Medicare enrollment can seem daunting, it doesn't have to be. That's where SHIC, or the Senior Health Insurance Counseling for Kansas program, comes in. The SHIC program provides seniors across Kansas trusted and unbiased help about Medicare benefits. SHIC counselors provide all the information and options available so you can make an informed decision about your Medicare coverage. We look forward to helping you navigate your way to a Medicare plan that is right for you. The number to call to find your local SHIC counselor is 1-800-860-5260.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and Administration for Community Living, Department of Health and Human Services, and aired in cooperation with this station.
Welcome back to Ottawa University Braves pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. I'm Bob Johnson, and let's get you your starting lineups for this afternoon's contest. We'll start out first with the Ottawa University Braves offense.
Eddie Taylor, offensive line, Martinez, California. Madras Steele, offensive line, Mandeville, Louisiana.
Trevor Concher, offensive line, Ogden, Utah.
Jamie Saldivar, offensive line, San Jose, California.
Arnold Mendoza, offensive line, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Gregory McMahon, tight end, Oakdale, California.
Dylan Foose, wide receiver, Dighton, Kansas.
Benner Medea, receiver, Horton, Kansas.
Corey Jones, wide out, Dallas, Texas.
Colton Davis, wide out, Newton, Kansas.
And now let's bring up the Ottawa University Braves defense.
Aaron Schumann, D-line, Wellington, Kansas.
Jacob Garcia, D-line, I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas.
James Gladden, defensive line, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Jensen Riffle, linebacker, Lincolnville, Kansas.
Oscar Palacios, linebacker, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Colby Johnson, linebacker, El Dorado, Kansas.
Kevin Wade, EB, Fontana, California.
Jalen King, defensive back, Huntsville, Alabama.
Kyle Reynolds, DB, Farmington, New Mexico.
Samad Ali, DB, Detroit, Michigan.
Devin Johnston, DB, Leavenworth, Kansas.
And now it's time to take a look at the Sterling Warrior starting lineups. We'll start with Sterling's offense. At quarterback, a 6'2", 190-pound redshirt junior from Wichita, Kansas, Ethan Richardson. Your starting running back, a 5'6", 215-pound redshirt sophomore from Miami, Florida, Daniel Doriscar. A redshirt junior, 5'11", 190-pound wide receiver from Augusta, Kansas, Chance Whitehead. A 5'9", 170-pound redshirt sophomore wide receiver from Mulvane, Kansas, Drew Ellis. The starting tight end, a 6'1", 225-pound redshirt senior from Gainesville, Texas, Jansen Robeson. And your final wide receiver, a 5'11", 180-pound redshirt junior from Los Baños, California, Carl Schofield II. Your offensive line, starting with the left tackle, a 6'2", 260-pound redshirt senior from Mulvane, Kansas, Lane Becker. The left guard, a 6'2", 240-pound redshirt freshman from McKinney, Texas, Dallas Yelland. At center, a 6', 275-pound redshirt sophomore from Hillmar, California, Jared Collier. At right guard, a 5'8", 305-pound redshirt junior from Fremont, California, Ernesto Ponce. And your starting right tackle, a 6', 330-pound redshirt senior from Fort Worth, Texas, Nate Wilson. Now let's take a look at the Sterling starting defense. And we'll start with the defensive ends. A 5'10", 230-pound redshirt freshman from Houston, Texas, Siosi Salakilu. And the other defensive end, a 5'10", 245-pound redshirt sophomore from Sallisaw, Oklahoma, Caden Bailey. The starting nose guard, a 6'1", 260-pound redshirt sophomore from Longford, Kansas, Nathan Jackson. Your starting linebackers, the two outside linebackers, a 6'2", 210-pound redshirt junior from Augusta, Kansas, Coben Honey, and a 5'7", 165-pound redshirt freshman from Royce City, Texas, Justin Vineyard. The two inside linebackers, a 5'11", 225-pound redshirt junior from Hutchinson, Kansas, Braden Locke, and a 6-foot, 210-pound redshirt freshman from Sherman, Texas, Diego Moran. Your starting cornerbacks, a 5'9", 170-pound redshirt freshman from Allen, Texas, Savion Richardson, and a 6'1", 180-pound redshirt freshman from Prosper, Texas, George Powell Jr. Your starting safeties, starting with the all-conference senior, a 5'11", 190-pounder from Spencer, Oklahoma, Kwame Sexton, and a 5'10", 160-pound redshirt freshman from Hutchinson, Kansas, Caleb Lambert. That's a look at your starting lineups for this afternoon. Now let's get you into your weather forecast for this afternoon here in Sterling. It'll expect to be mostly sunny, a high near 68. Southwest wind about 7 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22. So that could play a role once again this week in kicking and passing, as the winds expected to gust over 20 miles an hour. So we will expect to see some different strategy special teams wise for Otto University and for Sterling. Of course, this is an all-grass field, but it is dry and should be dry all throughout the ball game, so field conditions should not be an issue. Now let's get you caught up with today's schedule in the KCAC. Here's what's on the docket for this Saturday, November the 6th. Kansas Wesleyan is already in action. They are taking on the Arkansas Baptist College team in Salina. Kansas Wesleyan right now ranked number 6 in the nation. Everything else is a 1 o'clock kick besides this one here in Sterling. It's McPherson at Avila. Friends is at the 13th ranked Southwestern Mound Builders. Tabor is at Bethany. And the 11th ranked Bethel Threshers are on the road at St. Mary in Leavenworth. That's a look at your starting lineups, today's weather, and the schedule in the KCAC. We'll be back with more Otto University Braves pregame after we take this break. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast. Better Horses Radio. Sunday afternoons at 4 on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Today sunny, the high 65. Tonight mostly clear, the low 45. Tomorrow sunny and breezy, the high reaching all the way up to 70. Tomorrow night clear, the low 48. Looking ahead to next week, the weather still staying good. Sunny, the high 69 on Monday. Monday night overcast, the low 51. Tuesday partly sunny, the high 65. Tuesday night overcast, the low 48. Wednesday a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 in the afternoon. Overcast, the high 66. Wednesday night a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Overcast, the low 44. Thursday, Veterans Day, a 40% chance of showers, partly sunny, the high 53 at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
A love story is worth singing about, especially when it's the story of musical legends Johnny and June Carter Cash. Take a journey filled with music, laughter, and love when you join the KOFO Travel Club this January 19th to see the world premiere of Johnny and June, only at the New Theater Restaurant. This brand new concert tribute features Scott Moreau and Ashley Pankow in the leading roles, with a special appearance by Kathy Barnett as Minnie Pearl. Enjoy your favorite Cash classics, including Ring of Fire, I Walk the Line, Folsom Prison Blues, and many more. Sign-up deadline is Monday, December 20th. Tickets are $74. Join the fun when you join the club, KOFO Travel Club, from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. Reservations are expected to fill up quickly, so claim your spot by calling 785-242-1220 or 785-242-2212.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GREAT.
ABC Wednesday. Your favorite artists are back together for country music's biggest night.
This is incredible.
The CMA Awards, with performances by country's biggest stars. Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Jimmy Allen, Blake Shelton, and collaborations you'll only see here. Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, Chris Young with Kane Brown. Luke Bryan hosts the CMA Awards live Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC, and stream next day on Hulu.
What3words.com is part of a new mapping system that the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center can use to determine your location. This system divides the entire surface of the Earth into a grid of 3-meter squares. Each square is assigned a unique sequence of 3 words that will never change. These words can be provided to emergency personnel to direct them to your exact location. Suppose you're in a large public area, such as a hiking park or stadium. An address might give the 911 dispatcher a general idea of where to find you, but What3words.com narrows that general idea to a precise spot. You can utilize this service online at What3words.com. That's 3words.com, or download the app for immediate access. The Franklin County Emergency Communications Center encourages parents to add the app to their child's phone and instruct them in how to use it. As always, if you have questions, the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center is here to help. This message is brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Ottawa University Braves pregame continues here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. KOFO.com as we lead you up to the kickoff this afternoon between Ottawa University and Sterling Warriors. And joining us now, as he does every week at this time, for our usual fireside chat where we warm the cockles of everybody's heart. It's head coach Kent Kessinger. Coach, how you doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right. We had an adventure getting here, but we're here and we're ready to go.
At least no blown tires this year.
No. We managed to make it in and out of the parking lot without doing that. There's always an adventure coming to Sterling.
Absolutely. And we talked a lot about this week. It's 11 out of your 18 seasons you get to be here. So it's Advent Health West.
It is for sure, and the bus company should probably just ask me how to get here because I've got a couple 2 or 3 different ways. But we took a new one today, which so I don't think Sterling's going to get a key on us. That's what my father used to say, and we take some different turns to get to routes, as he was just making sure that teams in the conference, particularly Kansas Westland, since he's a Bethany coach, weren't going to have a key on us. So I don't think Sterling's going to get a key on us today.
Making some different synapses, some different areas of the brain to work here.
Taking a little bit of Western Kansas and the terrain and everything like that. It was good.
And going a little north to get to west is.
It's just a different way. Getting a run at it. We got to run at it.
Got to run at it.
Yeah.
Well, looking out at the field today, it looks like some teams have had a run on it, especially in the middle part of this field, a little chewed up, but at least
it's not bad. It's really pretty good. It is really pretty good down there.
It's going to help, though, that it's also going to be dry, too. So
well, somewhat. There's I think, dew on the field.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a little bit of moisture somehow or another. But it's kept pretty short, and it's really in good condition for November.
Yes.
November in Kansas, you got green mostly, and I was talking to one of their assistant coaches, and a couple weeks ago they had homecoming, and they had every team through the week. They had the junior high school, college that was playing on the field, so it's really in pretty good shape.
And, I would say, yeah, we've definitely seen it worse.
Yeah, I mentioned to one of our coaches, I think the last time I was here, you could have drowned in the long jump pits that they have over there if you got in there because there was so much water in it. And I did find the spot where I thought I was going to be up into my knees in water on our sideline. Unfortunately, there's no water there, so. It's really in good shape. Looks good, and hopefully it plays fast for us.
And hopefully the Braves offense will play fast here today and make every opportunity count. We've talked about that during the week on the coaches show and even in the postgame. Braves offense left some opportunities on the field. And you can't do that any week, but this week, again, is going to be key to make every offensive possession count.
Yeah, definitely, because, Sterling's been playing, I think, very well. They've played well against the best teams in the conference. They're scoring some good points. They've got a nice little system going for them. Their quarterback's been very efficient. Their receivers and running backs have done a really good job with the ball, too. So that means offensively for us, when you get opportunities, you're just going to have to come away with points and good sustained drives. Keep their offense off the field and hopefully be able to kind of control things on the offensive side a little bit.
When you got somebody in the secondary like Kwame Sexton, how do you go about trying to attack in the passing game? Do you try to find ways to take advantage? Do you try to steer clear of him?
He's a solid player. I mean, he's been playing here for 15 years. So, I mean, I think he came into the league about as soon as I got here in the league. So, no, he's just been every year you've got Kwame Sexton out there. I mean, and he's a very headsy player. He makes a lot of good plays. It's just one of those things that within their scheme and system, you're just going to have to be able to understand different coverages and how they're going to roll into things, and your quarterback's got to do a good job of just reading them and playing pitch and catch.
And I would imagine with a defense like this that you're going to see from Sterling this afternoon, it's going to be, as you mentioned, pitch and catch, but maybe trying to find some of those underneath intermediate areas to take advantage of, find those holes.
Well, yeah, last week they were gonna Kansas Wesleyan was gonna play us a little bit deeper, so you had to hit the short and intermediate stuff. I think this week we're gonna be able to have a combination of a little bit of everything. Their safeties are going to be pretty aggressive to come down and attack the run. So hopefully play action is something that allows us to get over the top. They have some young guys in their secondary. One side corner in particularly the starting kid is a freshman and his backup is a freshman. So they're young there, not quite as young as they were last year. I think they basically had almost all freshmen, except for Kwame, I think, last year that were playing for him. So they're a little bit more experienced there in some different positions, but it's those things that hopefully with guys like Dylan Foose that have been playing in our system for 5 years have an opportunity to maybe use a little bit of their experience to get himself open and then create some big plays.
Defensively for Ottawa, it's going to be keeping your positions, holding your gaps with the offense that Sterling wants to throw out there, the sweeps, the motions, all that fun stuff that you'll see this afternoon.
Yeah, they like to base things off of fly sweeps. They got some pretty good guys that can do it, and there's good play action that they have off of it. There's good run game that they have off of it. Their quarterback's a little bit more of a thrower than some of the ones that they've had in the past. You know, he likes to be, you know, there, play pitch and catch with guys. Not quite as much as, you know, some of the runners that they've had. Like a couple years ago, I want to say the quarterback's name was Butler, and he was a really good running quarterback. But I think all the different, and we utilize it too, and I like to call it window dressing, all the different window dressings to kind of get your eyes averted to one place is, like you said, Bob, you're going to just have to be on and know your keys and read your keys and then be able to be assignment sound.
One way to kind of stop that, though, is to get some pressure and kind of blow up that offensive line a little bit. That right side of the line's got some beef on it.
Yeah, they got some good players that can move a little bit, and they like to run behind them. They do a different version of power run game than we saw last week at Kansas Westland, but you're still going to see a down scheme with kickouts and that kind of a power type of a game from them, and it's something that as you get into the game, I mean, we're going to have to be able to hold our footing in a new surface. I mean, you know, we don't really even have a place to practice on grass anymore. Our grass practice field has become a track and field implement area. So I mean, it's not conducive to being able to go down and practice in the grass. So it's just going to be, you know, how do we step, redirect, get our feet underneath them, and then go make plays and finish tackles. That's the thing that, regardless if we're on turf or on grass, that we need to do, I think, continue to improve on, is just, you know, finishing off tackles and wrapping people up.
That's a huge key for this one. Give me another big one for today.
You know, taking care of the football, offensively playing ahead of the chains, defensively forcing them to be behind the chains. You know, put them in longer yardage situations to where we know that they're going to be a little bit more pass orientated. You know, not give them short yardage situations to be able to convert with a runner or passer, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's part of it. So playing offensively ahead of the chains, keeping them behind the chains. And then special teams, I think, on days like today, special teams is going to have to be big. It's going to be a little different kick-in, plant foot, you know, for your kicker. They bring a little bit of pressure on their punt block team. It's being able to then maybe create some things in the special teams as well.
Oh, Coach, good luck with this one. Go Braves. We'll talk to you when it's over, and if we could get a win. But be sure you take the right way to the press box.
I will. I appreciate that, and go Braves.
That is head coach Kent Kessinger joining us here on Ottawa University Braves pregame. We'll take a break. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
Enjoy your Red Dirt Song of the Day every weekday morning at 8:55. Brought to you by Grandpa Barry's Guitars on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Today, sunny, the high 65. Tonight, mostly clear, the low 45. Tomorrow, sunny and breezy, the high reaching all the way up to 70. Tomorrow night, clear, the low 48. Looking ahead to next week, the weather still staying good. Sunny, the high 69 on Monday. Monday night overcast, the low 51. Tuesday partly sunny, the high 65. Tuesday night overcast, the low 48. Wednesday a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 in the afternoon. Overcast, the high 66. Wednesday night a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Overcast, the low 44. Thursday, Veterans Day, a 40% chance of showers, partly sunny, the high 53 at 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get ready for a fantastic night of country music. Friday, December 17th at the Ottawa Memorial Auditorium. It's a benefit show for the OMA starring Jason Eady.
It's quiet around here for Saturday night. You're the reason we're in AM Country Heaven. FM Country Heaven. Okay, whiskey treats me better than that old 3-2.
Jason Eady Friday, December 17th. Tickets are only $15 and it all goes toward a new marquee for the auditorium. This concert is dedicated in the memory of former OMA employee Kelly Hawkins. There's no better way to celebrate Kelly than to put together her two favorite loves, country music and the OMA.
What are we doing? Are we getting back to normal? They will find we're somewhere we ain't never been.
That's Jason Eady Friday, December 17th at the Ottawa Memorial Auditorium.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GREAT.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Welcome back to Smizer Stadium. I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for joining us for Ottawa University Braves football this afternoon as the Braves on the road at Sterling to take on the Warriors. The coin toss taking place at midfield right now. Braves will be in their white tops, black numbers outlined in yellow, the black pants, and the black helmets with the yellow OU logo. Ottawa won the toss. They will defer to the second half. So Sterling will get it first offensively. Sterling in the maroon tops, the white pants, the white helmets. As the Braves will move from left to right, Sterling from right to left here in this first quarter of action. Beautiful day here in western Kansas. Wind, maybe a little bit of an issue. Not too bad, but I'd say it's a good 10 to 15 miles an hour right now, which could cause some problems with the kicking and passing game as we get ready for the kickoff here this afternoon. One game going on right now it's a non-conference game for Kansas Wesleyan, and they are in front of Arkansas Baptist 49-6. Kansas Wesleyan putting up a 28 spot in the first quarter, 21 in the second, as it is Isaiah Randall 5 of 11 for 61 yards and a touchdown. Tony White also playing 5 of 10, 93 yards. CJ Fluker 98 yards rushing and a touchdown for him. And we are ready for the kickoff here. It'll be Michael Corrales kicking it away for Ottawa University. Corrales, a senior from San Jose, California. Two back for the Threshers, it'll be David Rowland and Cameron Williams. Rowland to the near side, Williams will be to the far side, both at the 10-yard line. And the kick is away. Low line drive kick, angled to the near side, bounces around the 15, bounces off of a player near side at the 10, and now up to 15, the 20, the 30. Corrales makes a hit. The ball comes loose, and it's recovered by Sterling around the 35-yard line. Rowland on the return, and great field position for the Warriors at their own 35. 14:51 to go. First quarter just underway here in Sterling. Ethan Richardson will step out onto the field. He'll have one back to his left. Three receivers bunched up far side, one to the near side. Richardson looks, throws, fires. It's almost picked off. It's tipped away by the Braves defenders. That was Samad Ali on the far side of the field around the 41, who knocked that pass away on first down. Jelani Copenny is the back. He'll be the tailback behind Richardson at quarterback. Two receivers will split out to the far side, one to the near side. Now man in motion from far side now to the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off, bouncing it outside, pushing forward to the 40-yard line. Goes the running back for Sterling. It's a gain of 5 on 2nd and 10. It'll be now 3rd and 5. So the Warriors now will go empty backfield. Three receivers to the near side. T.C. Smith, one of those. Two receivers far side. Man in motion near to the far side. They'll dump it off. It'll be caught. And it'll be short, as it was Chance Whitehead, the redshirt junior, who went just past the line of scrimmage and then turned into the middle of the field. He made the catch. He'll be a yard shy, a gain of 4 to the 44 of Sterling. And the Warriors will go for it. They'll split out two receivers far side. It'll be Richardson shotgun, one back to the left of him. Man in motion now far to the near side. And we will have movement, and they're going to call offsides on Ottawa. So that's a fresh set of downs for Sterling after the Braves get called for offsides. So the penalty will make it 1st and 10 for Sterling, as Richardson will go shotgun. Twin receivers both sides of the field. Now one in motion far to the near side. They'll hand it off. Nice cut back. And bringing it to the near side was Goodwin with Legree Myrick. Colby Johnson with the tackle. No gain. And that'll make it 2nd down and 10 for Sterling. Schofield, along with Smith, will split out to the far side. Whitehead to the near side. Richardson with one back to his right. 2nd and 10 between the hash marks at the 49 of Sterling. Man in motion near to the far side. It'll be a handoff. Busting into Braves territory and picking up a few yards to the 47. Myrick on the carry. Garcia on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll make it 3rd and 6 for Sterling from the Braves on the backside of the 48. We'll call it the 47. Empty backfield, Richardson, shotgun. Rolls out, far side, looks, throws, fires, has a man. It'll be caught right at the 30. The Braves come away with the ball after the receiver was tackled. Smith on the catch. It'll be first down yardage on the far side of the field to the 28. Gain of 20. So Richardson found a man, soft spot in the defense, was able to hook up with him and move the chains. The ball will be spotted at the 28 of Ottawa at the far hash. First and 10, Warriors. Near side is Whitehead, 2 receivers far side. Richardson, shotgun. Now the back moves to the left of him. That's Myrick. Man in motion is Smith, far to the near side. They'll hand it off up the middle. Goes Myrick, and he'll fall forward to the 25 for a gain of 3. Second down and 7 coming up for Sterling. First possession of the day, 10:40 left to play, first quarter, no score. As Sterling will split out 2 to the near side, Whitehead and Schofield. Now a third will join is Smith. Shotgun for Richardson, 1 back to his left. Second and 7 from the 25. Fumble on the snap. And Richardson will fall on it as Schumann had an opportunity to try to pick it up. Not there quick enough. And that'll be a loss of 7 to the 32 of Ottawa. 9 plays, 9th play of this drive coming up. It's taken over 5 minutes so far on this first drive as the Warriors will bunch up 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Richardson shotgun, 1 back to his left. Richardson wants to throw, faces some pressure. He's brought down for a sack. The manimal, Jacob Garcia. And that's a loss of 9 back to the 41. And Sterling will punt. Preston Patton, excuse me. The redshirt senior from Augusta, Kansas will punt it away. Dylan Foose will be at the 10 of Ottawa. Low snap, kick is away. That's a high kick. Foose calls for the fair catch, and it rolls into the end zone. So the Braves defense will make a stop with 8:56 to play. First quarter, their first crack on the offense. First and 10 from the 20 for Ottawa. Ball will be at the near hash at the 20. Colton Davis at quarterback. Dalen Johnson to his left. 3 receivers out to the far side. Snap, fakes the handoff. Davis rolls out to the far side. Pump fakes, dumps it off. And a catch is made past the 30 and out of bounds at the 32. So that looks like that is Gunnar Madeir on the reception. So a gain of 12 to the 32. And the Braves will move the chains. First and 10 for Ottawa. Ball at the far hash. At their own 32, handoff this time, Dalen Johnson. Wanted to go up the middle, bounced it around, makes a couple of men miss, pushes his way around the second line and bowls up to the 40. Well, the fire official will have it marked at the 39, a gain of 7 on first down. Braves will go no huddle. Second and 3 from the 39 of Ottawa. Ball at the far hash. 3 receivers bunched near side, 1 far side. They'll fake it to Dalen Johnson. The pass was thrown behind, but Sterling is going to pick it up and take it into the end zone as the pass was thrown behind Foose. And the officials are going to give this as a touchdown, it looks like, to Sterling. So an offensive miscue there a turnover. Fumble return. But I don't know that I agree with that. That looked to be behind Foose. And the extra point coming up for Sterling. Samuel Paz Perez will chip it through the posts. And it is 7-0 Sterling with 7:52 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Otto University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents.
And Doug.
Don't you just love the smell of old books? Shh, this is a library. Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction.
He really does devour literature.
Please leave.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Sterling on the board after an offensive miscue by Ottawa University. It's 7-0 Warriors, 7:52 to play in the first quarter. And the Warriors will kick it away. Devin Johnston back for Ottawa University. 5'10 senior from Leavenworth, stationed just inside the 10. Jair Torres, the redshirt junior, will kick it away for Sterling. Torres, a redshirt junior from Key West, Florida. So the Braves, after that offensive miscue, will have to try to find some momentum again and see if they can get on the board. Kick is away, angled far side. It'll go out of bounds as they tried to angle it for the coffin corner on the far side of the field. So the ball will be placed at the 35 of Ottawa, and they'll get their second opportunity. 7:52 to play, first quarter. We'll keep you up to date on scores going on in the KCAC. No score between McPherson and Avila. Southwestern in front of Friends 7-0. Tabor and Bethany tied at 7. And it's Bethel 6-0 in front of St. Mary. First and 10 Ottawa from their own 35. Ball at the far hash. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Handoff, Dalen Johnson will change directions, moves to the left side of the line, and pulls forward for a couple of yards. Give him 3 to the 38 on first down. Madeir and Foose along with a third receiver here to the near side, single receiver far side. Now Madeir in motion, near to the far side, handoff to Dalen Johnson, looks to follow his blocks. He'll pick up a few yards to the 42. Williams on the tackle for Sterling. 3rd and 3 coming up for Ottawa from their own 42. Foose will split out to the near side. Two receivers far side, shotgun Davis. Johnson to his left. Now Dalen Johnson splits out far side. Davis almost throws an interception. He was looking for Madeir in the slot. Let it go. Madeir was not looking for it. And the Braves catch a break there. And that'll be a punting situation for Ottawa, down 7-0. Adam Gilbert to punt it away for Ottawa. Redshirt freshman from Drexel, Missouri. Smith back for Sterling at the 10. Gilbert's kick, a wobbler, will bounce at the 29. It'll be picked up by Smith. He'll be tripped up and not pick up a whole lot of yardage. Excuse me, that was Caleb Lambert on the return. So the Sterling will have their second offensive possession with 6:37 left to play here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 24, ball at the near hash. 2 receivers stacked up far side. Single receiver to the near side is Whitehead. Richardson, pistol formation, 1 back behind him. They'll hand it off up the middle. And pushing forward to the 30 goes Myrick. Colby Johnson in on the stop for Ottawa. It's a gain of 6 to the 30-yard line. It'll make it 2nd and 4 for Sterling. Ball at the near hash at the 30 of Sterling. 2 receivers far side. Smith in motion far to the near side. Handoff up the middle. First down yardage across the 35 and drilled down to the 36. Goes Micah Snoddy. Be a gain of 6 on 2nd down. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for Sterling. And this is Sterling's game to grind that clock. And we are more than halfway through this first quarter. As pistol formation for Richardson. Now 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Handoff again. Tries to tackle and guard, finds some room across midfield into Braves territory. There is a flag. That may be a face mask on Ottawa. Devin Johnston will make the tackle for Ottawa. The gain is up to the 39. Oh, it'll be a hold against Sterling. That'll be on Schofield. So that'll back Sterling up. So instead of the big gain into Braves territory, it'll put the ball back at the Sterling 43. So 1st and 3 for the Warriors. As Smith, along with Schofield, will split out to the near side. Single receiver far side. Smith in motion now near to the far side. Handoff up the middle goes Myrick Goodwin-Legree. He'll pick up a couple to the 45 and be a yard shy of the first down. Samad Ali makes the stop for Ottawa. And it's 2nd down and 1. 4:38 to play first quarter. 7-0 Sterling in front. Ball will be placed at the 45 at the far hash. Shotgun Richardson. 1 back to his left. Man in motion far to the near side. Jet sweep. First down yardage and more. A good tackle there in open field by Ottawa University. Jalen King makes the stop. As it was Chance Whitehead on the carry. As that will be stopped at the 46 of Ottawa. Gain of 9. 6th play of this drive coming up for the Warriors. They have had the majority of the ball here in this first quarter. 4 minutes left to play. 7-0 Sterling in front. 3 receivers bunched to the far side. 1st and 10 from the Braves 46. Shotgun Richardson, 1 back to his right. Richardson looks, throws, wants the far side. Caught by Smith. First down territory to the 34 of Ottawa. Wade on the coverage. Gain of 12. Richardson before that was 2 of 3 throwing the football. Now 3 of 4. As the clock continues to run with 3:24 to play first quarter. Smith along with Schofield near side, single receiver far side. Smith in motion. He'll move from near side to the line. It'll be kept by Richardson on the keeper. He'll be brought down only after a gain of a couple to 32. G on the tackle for Ottawa University. Richardson looked like he was going to get some yardage out of that, but slipped as G came after him. Middle part of the field chewed up a little bit here. The only grass field left in the conference. As Richardson will go shotgun. 2nd down and 8 from the 32 of Ottawa. 2 receivers bunched to the near side, 1 receiver far side. They'll go with the jet sweep. No, it'll be kept by Richardson. And he'll dive past the 30. No, that's where they'll mark him down after a gain of 2. Jacob Garcia again for Ottawa University, making a stop. And it's 3rd and 6 for Sterling. Sterling this afternoon, early on, just 1 of 3 on 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play first quarter, 7-0 Warriors. 3 receivers to the far side, shotgun Richardson. 3rd and 6 from the 30 of Ottawa. Man in motion far to the near side. High snap, crowd. They'll fake it off, the handoff, give it to Smith over the middle, who will make the catch, and he will move his way down the field inside the 15 to the 14 on a gain of 16. Not sure how much longer I can take the PA guy, to be honest with you. 1st and 10 from the Braves, 14. Sterling will split out 2 receivers, Smith and Schofield. Single receiver near side is Whitehead. Shotgun for Richardson, running back to his left. Richardson wants to throw, now moves. He's going to be brought down as the turf monster gets him around the 21. Again, that middle part of the field really chewed up. Jensen Riffle will get credit for the tackle. It's a loss of 7 on 1st down. It'll make it 2nd down and 17. 40 seconds to play first quarter. Whitehead near side. Smith, Schofield far side. Shotgun Richardson back to the left. Smith in motion far to the near side. Richardson wants to keep it, does. He'll plunge past the 20 up to the 18 for a gain of 3. As Richardson keeps it himself. 12 on the clock. And Sterling may just let this clock run out. That's what they will do. So 1 quarter into the books. It is 7-0 Sterling. And we will take a 60-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
ABC Wednesday. Your favorite artists are back together for country music's biggest night.
This is incredible.
The CMA Awards with performances by country's biggest stars. Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Jimmy Allen, Blake Shelton, and collaborations you'll only see here. Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, Chris Young with Kane Brown. Luke Bryan hosts the CMA Awards live Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream next day on Hulu.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only 1 win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win tickets for the Chiefs versus the Cowboys November 21st. Winner announced November 18th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Start the second period here. Sterling with possession. Each team has had 2 possessions. Sterling's only score on a fumble return off of Ottawa University. And it is 3rd and 14 for the Warriors at the Braves 18. 12th play of the drive coming up. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Richardson shotgun, man in motion far to the near side. They'll go with a reverse. No, they're going to look for the pass. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown, Sterling. As the Braves were caught, the tight end, Jansen Robeson, with the catch. So try to reverse. Decided to pass it to the near side as the extra point is up and away, and it is good. It's now 14-0 Sterling with 14:53 to play first half. And we will take a 60-second break. You're listening to Otto University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Yellowstone, cable's #1 drama returns exclusively on Paramount Network.
Don't you die on me now. Not like this. Don't. Oh my God. Fair, moral. Those are words men invented to scare and shame. But right or wrong, there's no such thing. One leader falls, another rises. That'll be the last thing you do.
Yellowstone, the 2-hour season premiere event, tomorrow 8/7 Central, exclusively on Paramount Network.
Join Macy's this holiday season and help make a child's wish come true. Now through December 24th, write a letter to Santa in stores or online at Macy's.com/believe. And we'll donate $1 to make a wish up to $1 million. Plus, give more with an online donation or round up your store purchase amount and donate your extra change up to 99 cents. All to spark joy and create hope for kids fighting critical illnesses. Learn more and give back today at Macy's.com/believe.
Gunnar Madeir, the up back, takes the kick off from Sterling. Excuse me, that'll be Reese Jones, and he will move his way up to the 34 of Ottawa University. That's where the Braves will start their third possession. 14:48 to play first half. It is 14-0 Sterling. Davis shotgun. 3 Braves bunched up to the far side. Handoff. James Reeder gets through the first line of defense. High steps his way across the 45 to midfield and into Sterling territory, where he'll be brought down at the 45 of the Warriors. Great run there by James Reeder. Gain of 21. Braves again go no huddle. 2 receivers far side. Jones near side. Davis wants to throw. Wants Jones near side. Looks and overshoots him. Had his man beat, but the pass just a couple yards in front of him, incomplete. Going back to that Sterling touchdown, wanted for the reverse. It was ended up being the ball handler deciding to just go ahead and chuck it down the field. And falling on his rear was Robeson, but the ball fell right into his breadbasket as the Braves will hand it off. Reeder is tripped up in the backfield, and that'll be a loss to the 47 of Sterling, a loss of 2 on second down. Honey on the tackle for Sterling. And it's 3rd and 12 for Ottawa, 13:56 to play here in the first half. Jones and Madeir to the near side. Single receiver to the far side. Shotgun Davis. Reeder to his left. Sterling brings pressure. Davis is in trouble. Drops the ball. He'll pick it right back up. But he is sacked. No, he lost the ball. It's recovered by Sterling. That was... Let's see who that was. That was Cameron Finders. So another turnover by Ottawa gives the Warriors great field position with 13:35 to play here in the first half. They'll start at the Braves 40. Last turnover by Ottawa was taken back for a touchdown. Sterling will split out Whitehead and Schofield to the near side. Richardson will hand it off. As that'll go to Myrick. He'll be forced to the near side. Now a flag comes in late, it looked like. Wade forces him out of bounds. The gain was up to the 34 of Ottawa. We'll have our first zebra convention of the afternoon to discuss this penalty. So it'll be a hold against Sterling, a face mask against Ottawa. The penalties will offset, so we'll replay first down. So again to the near side, it's Whitehead and Schofield. It's Richardson waiting for the play. 18 on the play clock, 13:20 on the game clock. Whitehead will split out to the far side. Ellis to the near side along with Schofield. 5 on the play clock. 3 on the play clock. Richardson with 1 will hand it off. Bouncing it out here to the near side will be the running back Snoddy. Wade and Colby Johnson in on the tackle for Ottawa. It's a gain of 2 to the 38 of the Braves. Sterling with 115 yards of offense so far this afternoon. Braves are trying to climb back into positive territory. Right now at -8. 3 receivers bunched up to the far side for Sterling, 1 to the near side. Shotgun Richardson, 1 back to the right of him. They'll swing it out. It'll be caught far side. First down yardage at the 30. Spun around at the 28 and brought down. Drew Ellis makes the catch and run for Sterling. It's a gain of 10. And it's 1st and 10, Sterling. Schofield and Ellis to the far side. Whitehead to the near side. In the backfield is Micah Snoddy. He'll be the tailback behind Richardson. Receivers are now bunched up. Stacked formation to the far side. 1st and 10 from the Braves 28. Handoff. Snoddy finds some room. Colby Johnson will latch onto him and finally drag him down. But not until up to the 21-yard line goes Snoddy on a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3 coming up for Sterling. Offensive line, especially on the right side. Some pretty big players over there opening up some holes for this run game. Pistol look again for Richardson. 2nd and 3 from the Braves 21. Handoff. Snoddy will be brought down. He'll gain a yard to the 20. Aaron Schumann will make the tackle for Ottawa. It's 3rd and 2. 10:30 left to play first half. 14-0 Sterling. Braves have struggled so far in this first half. Very fast-moving first half. Whitehead will split out near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun for Richardson. Man in motion. Far side to the line. And now we'll have a whistle. Sterling will call for a timeout. 10:09 to play. First half, it's Sterling in front, 14-0. 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Join KOFO for the Kent Kessinger Show, our weekly chat with the OU Braves head football coach every Tuesday night at 7:06, live from Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. Bob Johnson is your host with Coach Kessinger. It's food, fun, and football on the Kent Kessinger Show, Tuesday nights on KOFO.
10:09 left to play, first half. Sterling Warriors with the ball at the Braves 20. I'm Bob Johnson from Spicer Stadium in Sterling, Kansas. Thanks for joining us on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO and KOFO.com. Chance Whitehead splits out far side. To the near side is Ellis along with Schofield. Shotgun for Richardson. Snoddy to the right of him. 3rd and 2 from the 20. Ball between the hashes of Ottawa University. Richardson will keep it himself. Looks, throws, fires. It's picked off. Jalen King makes the interception for Ottawa. That'll be the first interception of the day for Sterling and the Braves. With a big play there, now an opportunity to try to get some things moving positively on the offensive side of the ball. Braves will have it at their own 11 with 10:04 to play in the half. Braves offense back out onto the field. James Reeder, the tailback behind Colton Davis. Single receivers, both sides of the field. Ball at the near hash at the 12 of Ottawa. 1st and 10. Handoff Reeder. He'll be met at the line and brought down. Making the tackle was Caden Bailey. Gain of a yard for Reeder will make it 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 12 of Ottawa at the near hash. Pistol look again. Single receivers, both sides of the field. Handoff. Reeder finds a hole. Hurdles a man at the 20. Picks up first down yardage as he smacked at the 25 and spun down at the 28. Gain of 16 by James Reeder on a hard run there. So 1st and 10 for Ottawa from the 28. Ball is at the far hash. Landed off again. Reeder, who runs hard, looks for a little bit of a gap. Finds some room. He'll push forward near the 34 for a gain of 6 on 1st and 10. Bailey will make the stop for Sterling. And this was a big key coming into this ball game, winning on 1st down, and the Braves have done so here on the first couple of plays of this drive. It's 2nd and 4 from the 28 of Ottawa. Ball at the far hash. Dalen Johnson will replace Reeder. 2 receivers to the near side. Pistol formation ain't on the play clock. Davis will swing it out near side to Jones, who will be back body dropped across the 40. That's where they'll mark him down on a gain of 6. On Jones's first reception, that will move the chains. Williams will make the stop for Sterling. So no huddle again. 1st and 10 from the Braves 40. Ball at the near hash. Pistol look. Davis will hand it off to Johnson. He'll bounce it out near side. There's nowhere to go. Now he changes direction, and he's going to be brought down for a loss back to the 30. That's a loss of 10. Dalen trying to make something happen. Honey will make the tackle for Sterling, but Johnson would have just been better to go down where he was. And now it's 2nd and 20 for Ottawa at the 30-yard line for the Braves. 7:19 to play in the half, 14-0 Sterling. Single receivers both sides of the field. Shotgun for Davis. Davis looks, throws, fires, has a man. It'll be caught far side by Foose. He'll move himself past the 40, and he'll be spun down to the 46 of Ottawa University for a gain of 16. So a very makeable 3rd and 4 now for this Braves offense. Jones and Madeir to the far side. Foose and Kerr to the near side. Reeder will be to the left of Davis in shotgun. Ball is at the far hash of the 46 of Ottawa University. 3rd and 4. Reeder now in motion. They'll slant it to Foose. It's caught at the sticks, and it's enough for the first down. Right at midfield on a gain of 4 to Dylan Foose. Eighth play of the drive coming up for Ottawa. Empty backfield. 2-by-3 on the formation for receivers. Ball between the hashes. 1st and 10. 5 minutes left to play here. 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Davis pump fakes, looks, throws, fires, wants Foose. He's going to overshoot him. On the coverage was George Powell Jr. for Sterling. That'll make it 2nd and 10 from midfield. Davis is 4 of 7 this afternoon for 38 yards. Reeder has 40 yards rushing for Ottawa. They'll go empty backfield again, will the Braves. 2nd and 10 from midfield. 3-by-2 this time. Davis looks, slings it out. It'll be dropped. We'll have a flag come in. There'll be 2 flags. And we'll see what the penalty is for. It'll be a hold against Ottawa. So that penalty is called against Madrid Steel. That'll move it back to the 40 of Ottawa University. Second penalty of the afternoon for Ottawa. 2nd down, 20. Ball at the 40 of Ottawa University between the hashes. Twin receivers set to both sides of the field. They're stacked. Davis will fake the handoff, keep it himself, and pick up a yard to the 41. No, he did let it go to Reeder. So a gain of 1 by Reeder. Kwame Sexton makes the stop. So 5:20 left to go. It'll be 3rd and 19 for Ottawa. Not a lot of plays on the sheet for this one, as it'll be empty backfield. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Ball is at the far hash at the 41 of Ottawa. Davis takes the snap. Looks, throws, fires. It'll be picked off at the 44. Kwame Sexton will make the interception as Davis was pressured out to the far side and just let it rip off his back heels. And that will be another turnover by Ottawa University. 4:54 to play here, first half. Sterling will have it at their own 44. First interception of the day by Davis. Sterling with a 2-touchdown lead, looking to build upon that. As Richardson comes back out, one back to his right. Man in motion far to the near side. Now makes 3 receivers to the near side. Low snap. Handoff to Snoddy. Snoddy will pick up a few yards as he'll fall across the 45 and up to the 47. Gain of 3 on first down. Schumann and Santino G will make the stop for Ottawa. And it's 2nd down and 7 for Sterling at their own 47. Ball at the far hash. 3 receivers near side. Man in motion from near side now to the far side. Shotgun Richardson, Snoddy to his right. They'll hand it off to Snoddy. The Braves will bring him down for a loss. What a great play there by Santino G, who is having a great game so far for Ottawa University, as that'll be a loss of 4 to the 44. Or excuse me, the 43. 3:45 to play in the half. Big 3rd down here for Ottawa. Sterling 3 of 6 this afternoon. 3 receivers bunched up to the near side. Single receiver far side. Shotgun Richardson. Ball at the 43 of Sterling at the far hash. Richardson fires. It's caught. 1st down yardage in the Braves territory. Past the 40 and down to the 35. Drew Ellis makes the catch. McKinney makes the stop for Ottawa at the 36. 21 yards on the play. Moves the chains for Sterling. 3 minutes left to go, first half. And Sterling right now with a 2-touchdown lead, driving, comfortable to just grind clock right now. 2 receivers far side, single now in motion from near side to the far side. Richardson will hand it off. That's Snoddy, who dances around at the line of scrimmage, gets away from a tackle, and he will pick up positive yardage to the 32 for a gain of 4. The Braves with a couple opportunities today to make some tackles, and Sterling has been able to get away from those first hits and turn some positive yardage. 2nd down and 6 from the 32 of Ottawa. Ball at the far hash for Sterling. 2 receivers to the near side. It's Whitehead to the far side. Pistol look. Richardson now looks to the sideline to maybe change the play. 15 on the play clock. Snoddy is the tailback. And they'll hand it off to him up the middle. Bounces off of one would-be tackler. And he'll still pick up a yard to the 31 as he bounced off to the far side of the field. 1:54 to play and a timeout called for by Ottawa. So 1:54 to go, first half, 14-0 Sterling. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
This first half has really been very awkward, to say the least. It's a fast-moving first half with 1:54 left to go. Sterling with a 14-0 lead. They have a touchdown on a fumble return. It was at the 7:52 mark of the first quarter, and then an 18-yard touchdown catch to open things up in the second quarter. The Braves have just struggled to find some momentum offensively. And Sterling has just been grinding up yards. They had 158 yards here in the first half. Shotgun for Richardson. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 31 of Ottawa. Jet sweep. They'll hand that off across the 25 and drug down at the 22 goes Chance Whitehead on the near side of the field. First down yardage gained as it's Brandon McKinney making the stop. Gain up to the 23, a gain of 8. 95 seconds to go in the half. It's 1st and 10 1st and 10 Sterling from the Ottawa 23. Ellis, and it looks to be Schofield to the far side. Whitehead to the near side. Shotgun for Richardson. He'll look to throw. Richardson fires, has a man. It's overshot. Looking for the near corner of the end zone. Schofield was the intended receiver. The Braves had two there on the coverage. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Brandon McKinney back there on the coverage for Ottawa. 2nd down and 10, Sterling from the Braves 23. Pistol formation, handoff. So that'll go to Doris Carr. Have not seen him that much today. Jacob Garcia makes first contact. No gain. It'll make it 3rd and 10 with 45 seconds to play here in the first half. Whitehead will split out to the near side. Schofield, Ellis to the far side. Richardson shotgun. Doris Carr will be to the right of him. Ball is at the 23 of Ottawa at the near hash, 3rd and 10. Richardson looks, throws, fires quickly. Good job. Oh, they're going to call pass interference on Brandon McKinney. Or excuse me, Kevin Wade, but that looked clean. That looked clean. So with the flag, that'll give an automatic first down with 18 seconds left to play here in the half. It's a spot foul, so that will put the ball at the 18 of Ottawa. First and 10, Sterling. At the 18 of the Braves, ball at the near hash. Stacked receivers to the far side, single receiver near side. Richardson looks, throws, floats one. It'll be caught. It's going to be intercepted by Devin Johnston. He'll be right at the line, or right at the end zone. He'll bring it out to the 3, where he'll be stopped with 9 seconds left to go. So a second interception thrown by Richardson. And the Braves defense bends but does not break there. So with 9 seconds left to go, the Braves, we'll see what they decide to do. They do get the ball to start the second half. As the Braves offense will come back out onto the field. Foose will split out far side. It'll be Jones to the near side. Reeder will be right behind Colton Davis, who will go under center. Davis will push forward on the keeper. Up to the 5 for a gain of 2, and that will end the first half of play. Well, a fast-moving first half here. And it is Sterling 14, Ottawa University nothing. And we'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on scores. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Yellowstone, cable's #1 drama returns exclusively on Paramount Network.
Don't you die on me now. Not like this.
Don't.
Oh my God. Fair, moral. Those are words men invented to scare and shame. But right or wrong, there's no such thing.
One leader falls, another rises. That'll be the last thing you do.
Yellowstone, the 2-hour season premiere event, tomorrow 8/7 Central, exclusively on Paramount Network.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful?
very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
KOFO Radio in Ottawa is looking for just the right person to join our marketing department. The right person might have a background in business-to-business sales, will be outgoing, upbeat, a team player, and eager to learn. We'll give you the time-tested and proven tools and training to help you be successful. You supply the positive attitude, drive, and hard work. Send your resume to KOFO@KOFO.com or drop it by the KOFO studios at 320 East Radio Road, Ottawa, Kansas, during regular business hours. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
One half into the books here at Smizer Stadium in Sterling, Kansas. And a lackluster first half of football for Ottawa University. They're down 14-0 as Ottawa was able to stop Sterling on their first drive and force a punt. But the Braves, with a pass, a backward pass behind the line of scrimmage, taken back to the house by Sterling at the 7:52 mark to make it 7-0. Braves 3 and out on that next possession. Sterling's next possession ended on an 18-yard touchdown catch, and it was 14-0 at that point. And then the Braves with a fumble and interception on their next two possessions, as Ottawa just were negative yardage for a good portion of that first half because of that pass in the backfield taken back to the house by Sterling. They just end the first half with 33 total yards. So let's see what's going on in the KCAC this afternoon. Of course, Kansas Wesleyan played earlier today. That has gone final, and they defeat Arkansas Baptist 81-6. That's right, 81-6. Kansas Wesleyan wins today as the Coyotes. Tony White finished the day. All three quarterbacks saw time on the field. Tony White finished with 7 of 13, 142 yards and an interception. Isaiah Randall did throw a touchdown pass. Stephen Harvey, 110 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. C.J. Fluker, 98 yards on the ground and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for Mark Benjamin. And then it was Kedrick Liggins with 57 yards receiving. Stevie Williams had a touchdown on the day for the Coyotes. Games going on right now. It's Avila with a 9-3 lead with 5:15 to play in the second quarter over McPherson. McPherson got on the board first, but then it was a touchdown and a safety and 9 straight points by Avila. It's Peyton Burke, 6 of 10, 117 yards for the Eagles. Tristan Zabel, 7 of 11, 54 yards for McPherson. Malik Nesbitt, a touchdown rushing on the afternoon. He has 40 yards on the ground. 14-10 Southwestern in front of Friends. That one's a little bit closer than I think most people would have guessed it would be, as the Falcons scored 10 unanswered. It was finally with 4:02 to play there in the first half that Southwestern took the lead. Keyshawn Wyatt, 36 yards rushing. Thomas Yam, 8 of 9, 2 touchdown passes for him. Joshua Morris for the Falcons, 5 of 13, a touchdown and an interception. 70 yards passing. Lakin Cloudis, 39 yards on the ground, and Cade Nagy with a reception, 31 yards for a touchdown for the Falcons. Tabor is in front of Bethany, 21-14. The Swedes trying to find their first win of the year. They'll be OU's opponent next weekend in the final game of the regular season at Advent Health Field. But it's Tabor right now in front by 7, 21-14, 6:38 to play second quarter. It's Gustavo Villarreal for the Blue Jays, 6 of 8, 141 yards passing and a touchdown. Andre Renteria, along with Angel Sanchez, 81 yards on the ground, each with the touchdown. Nick Truelove, 5 of 12 for the Swedes, 87 yards. And Trevin Chandler, 113 yards rushing and a touchdown for him on the ground for the Swedes. And it is Bethel 26-0 over St. Mary, 7:18 to play in the half. And for the Threshers, DJ Sears, 2 of 2 passing, 79 yards and a touchdown. Cameron Harrison, 58 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Chance Scurry, 2 touchdowns on the ground for him. So those are your scores in the KCAC. And real quick, we'll get you Big 12 scores. It is K-State in front of KU in the fourth quarter, 35-10. And the rest of the action later this afternoon or this evening in the Big 12. So that's a look at scores. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll get you caught up on first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
ABC Wednesday. Your favorite artists are back together for country music's biggest night.
This is incredible.
The CMA Awards with performances by country's biggest stars. Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Jimmy Allen, Blake Shelton, and collaborations you'll only see here. Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, Chris Young with Kane Brown. Luke Bryan hosts the CMA Awards live Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream next day on Hulu.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you. Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
At the half, it's 14-0 Sterling in front of Otto University. I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for joining us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. Good traveling band of fans for Otto University on the far side of the field from where we are, as they are here to cheer on Otto University, and Braves right now needing all the help they can get after a rough first half. We went through the scoring summary as Sterling with 14 unanswered, as it was a backwards pass that was a fumble. It was returned by Coben Honey, and it was 7-0 after that. Then Drew Ellis threw to Jansen Robeson for 18 yards and really caught a break on that one as Roberson fell on his behind in the end zone, and it dropped right into his arms between a couple of Braves. And Ottawa just not able to get a whole lot going offensively. They finished that first half with 33 total yards on 21 plays. They are -5 rushing the football and 38 yards passing. Colton Davis, 4 of 8 for 38 yards, an interception for him. And rushing the ball, It's James Reeder right now, the best rusher for Ottawa. 6 rushes, 41 yards on the afternoon. But again, Ottawa just offensively struggling to find some positivity. But this is the MO for Sterling when it comes to the type of football that they play. They just suck the life out of you. They grind the clock, and grind the clock. And here we are, just barely over an hour in, and we are at the half. It's Sterling in that first half with 166 yards on the day. 99 passing, 67 on the ground. Ethan Richardson, 6 of 10 for 81 yards, 2 interceptions. Drew Ellis, 1 of 1 for the touchdown pass that went to the tight end, Jansen Robeson. It is Myrick Goodwin-Legree, 4 rushes, 10 yards. But Micah Snoddy, 11 rushes, 56 yards for him on the day. And Coben Honey does have that 1 defensive touchdown for Sterling. Drew Ellis leading the that's T.C. Smith leading the Warrior receivers with 46 yards receiving the ball. Santino G has played very well today for Ottawa, leads the Braves with 5 tackles, 1 of those for a loss. Of course, a forced fumble by Michael Corrales on a punt return, the opening kickoff. Of course, Sterling did return that one. Braves have a couple of sacks, Palacios along with Jacob Garcia, and 2 interceptions on the day, Jalen King and Devin Johnston. So defensively, 14 points and only giving up 166 yards and forcing some turnovers. Defensively, Ottawa not doing bad, but at the same time, Sterling just grinding clock and just using every little bit of it that they can. And it is keeping Ottawa from finding any momentum. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves Halftime on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, we want to say thank you in a slightly different way this Veterans Day. So, instead of us delivering the message, we thought you might want to hear it from your friends and family.
Wishing a happy Veterans Day to Oscar Roncal Jr., retired logistics specialist, chief petty officer. We're grateful for your service, Dad.
I'm wishing my very good friend, Commander Chris Bruska, a very happy Veterans Day.
And from all of us here, happy Veterans Day. Your service inspires ours. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
It's not just Santa who's coming to town, it's also your in-laws and their cousins. So time for some gifts from the Home Depot. From doorbell cameras to intelligent thermostats, you'll look smart and save big on the latest smart home gifts. Does your father-in-law like to fix things around the house? Put him to work with a DeWalt 20-volt 2-battery starter kit. Buy one, get one free. That should keep him busy. No matter who comes to town this year, make the holidays yours with savings on tools and gifts store-wide from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Did you know that United Healthcare helps connect you to doctors and therapists with 24/7 access to virtual care?
So I could have therapy from my couch?
Yep.
Or a doctor appointment from my car?
If you wanted to.
Wait, you're right. I don't even like when people see me sing in the car. Couch appointment it is.
Virtual visits are just one of the ways United Healthcare helps connect you to better health. Learn more at uhc.com. Plan benefits may vary.
Yellowstone, cable's #1 drama returns exclusively on Paramount Network.
Don't you die on me now. Not like this.
Don't.
Oh my God. Fair, moral. Those are words men invented to scare and shame. But right or wrong, there's no such thing.
One leader falls, another rises. That'll be the last thing you do.
Yellowstone, the 2-hour season premiere event, tomorrow 8/7 Central, exclusively on Paramount Network.
Braves are down at the half, 14-0. I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for joining us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. And Ottawa trying to get back on the winning side of the ledger, but right now behind by 2 scores. They will get the ball to start the second half, but Ottawa will have to find some momentum and some success. And really right now, as we talked about in the pregame, every offensive possession is important when it comes to playing Sterling. As you look, this first half over so quickly as the Braves, as Sterling were just able to eat up so much clock in that first half. The Braves with 8 minutes and 56 seconds of possession time unofficially. Sterling with just over 21 minutes of possession in the first half. And that's why when you got the ball, you got to make it count. And Ottawa really is going to have to find a way to get some momentum here in this third quarter. And it's going to start with this first drive. As Ottawa has got to find some success and also has to just build upon that. The defense has done a good job of keeping the Braves within striking distance. They've forced some turnovers. They've made some stops. It could have been a whole lot worse score-wise, but the defense did really well. So now it's time for the offense to find its way, and that's going to start with this first drive here in the second half. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Today on Hey Culligan, how smart is your water? Here's Tracy.
Hey Culligan, I think my water might be dumb.
Good news, Tracy. Your water's not dumb, it's just not talking to you.
You can make my water talk.
No, but the new Culligan Smart Drinking Water System can talk to your phone to tell you when your water filters need changing and help you meet drinking water goals.
Now that's some brilliant H2O.
You said it, Tracy, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. While making funeral arrangements, we hear some of the most delightful stories. We hope you record those stories to pass down to future generations. Dangle & Son sets the standard in funeral service.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
We are getting close to second half action here in Sterling at Smizer Stadium. Braves down 14-0 to the Sterling Warriors, as Ottawa looking to pick up the pace in the second half and have a stronger performance than what we saw there in the first half. They'll get the ball to start, and we'll see that when we return. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
We are just about ready to start the second half of action here in Sterling, Kansas. I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for joining us on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO, and KOFO.com. Next week is the regular season finale, and we'll be at Advent Health Field for that one. 1 o'clock kick, 12 o'clock pregame, as the Bethany Swedes will come to town to take on Ottawa University. Hope you can join us for this one, and hope you'll stick around for the second half of this one, as we will see what kind of adjustments were made at the half here for Ottawa. Braves will move from left to right in the third quarter. Devin Johnston will be at the 10-yard line by the far hash. Now he backs up to about the 6. As Sterling will kick it away. Jair Torres will do the honors. And we are underway here in the second half. Johnston will take it at the 5 at the far hash. Looks for a hole, finds a little bit of room. He's at the 30, makes a man miss, but will not make the second and third man miss, as he'll be brought down at the 34 of Ottawa University. Cameron will bring him down. And the Braves will start with 14:50 to play, third quarter, at their own 34. Well, they'll back it up a yard to the 33. Braves will split out 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Tight end McMahon moves to the near side. They'll hand it off to James Reeder, who will be stood up at the line of scrimmage, and he will lose yardage to the 31. That'll be a loss of 3. So the Braves will split out 3 receivers to the far side. Second down and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Davis looks, throws 5. It's going to be caught by Foose at the 40. Drags a player forward. We'll have a flag come in late to the 45 of Ottawa. As it stands, a gain of 14. It'll be an illegal block in the back on the offense. So scratch that play off. And with the penalty, it'll put it back at the 35. So second down and 8 for Ottawa from the 35 of the Braves. Ball at the far hash. Shotgun Davis. 3 receivers near side. Quick slant. It'll be caught by Jones at the 42. Gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd and 1 for Ottawa. 13:40 to play, third quarter, 14-0. It is Sterling in front of Ottawa. Madeira and Foose to the near side. Jones to the far side. The tight end McMahon to the near side also. Shotgun for Davis. Reeder in the backfield. Davis will take off with it. He'll pick up first down yardage, gets across midfield into Sterling territory, where he'll be forced out of bounds at the 49. Pile on the force out. Gain of 9. And a timeout called. Looks like to be an injury timeout. 13-13 to play, third quarter. We will take it with them. 14-0, Sterling in front of Ottawa. 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
ABC Wednesday. Your favorite artists are back together for country music's biggest night.
This is incredible.
The CMA Awards with performances by country's biggest stars. Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Jimmy Allen, Blake Shelton, and collaborations you'll only see here. Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, Chris Young with Kane Brown. Luke Bryan hosts the CMA Awards live Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream next day on Hulu.
Corey Jones, the injured Brave, he'll come off the field under his own power. As the Braves pick up a first down, it's 1st and 10, Ottawa from the Sterling 49. Hill and Madeir to the near side, Foose to the far side, shotgun Davis, Reeder to the left of Davis. Now Foose in motion from near to the far side. Quarterback keeper. Davis will be stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on first down. So design quarterback run there. Sterling did not bite. And that makes it 2nd down and 9 for Ottawa from the 49. Or excuse me, 2nd down and 10 from the 49 of Sterling. Shotgun for Davis. Single receiver both sides of the field. Davis wants to go deep. Looks, has a wheel route, wants Reeder, but just completely overshoots him. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up for Ottawa. 2 of 5 this afternoon. Davis is 6 of 11 tossing the rock. 12:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 14-0 Sterling. Madeir and Foose to the near side, Hill to the far side, shotgun Davis, Reeder to the left of him. Davis to throw. Looks, fires, finds Foose. 1st down yardage at the 36-yard line of Sterling. Gain of 13 on 3rd down. So the Braves move the chains. Shotgun for Davis. 3 receivers far side. Reeder to the left. High snap. It'll be corralled. Given to Foose. But Foose will be drugged out of bounds for a loss of a yard. Kwame Sexton makes the stop. So a loss of a yard. Back to the 37 of Sterling. 8th play of the drive coming up for Ottawa. 11:30 to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 11 from the Sterling 37. Drive started at the Braves 35. Pistol look, handoff Reeder. Bounces off of a couple of tackles, spins around. He'll pick up the yardage lost, plus a few more positive yards as he spun around the 35 and is brought down at the 33. A gain of 4 on 2nd down. So 3rd and 7 for Ottawa University at the Sterling 34. Dalen Johnson will come into the game at running back. 3 receivers to the near side. Davis will be in shotgun. 10 on the play clock. Ball at the far hash at the 34. Sterling. Davis to throw. Has time. Wants Hill. Into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown Braves! A little bit in front of Hill, but he was able to get his hands on it and hang on and complete the catch as he dove to the ground. It's a 33-yard strike. Braves are on the board as Correll Hill gets a touchdown. Crowless is on for the extra point with 10:30 to go, third quarter. Snap is good. Kick is away. It's blocked. (14-6). Sterling in front on the blocked extra point. 10:30 left to play, third quarter, and we will take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Braves get on the board, their first drive of the second half. 4 minutes 30 seconds, or 4 minutes 20 seconds, excuse me, taken off the clock. 33-yard touchdown strike, Davis to Hill, as the Braves will kick it away. It'll be taken at the 11, rolls inside the 10, picked up by Sterling across the 20, and up near the 25. Gilbert with the kickoff. On the return for Sterling. Looks to be Roland. So Sterling will have it first and 10 at their own 23. 10:22 to go, third quarter. Single receiver to the near side is Whitehead. Two receivers far side, shotgun for Richardson. One back to the right of him is Doris Carr. Now, man in motion near to the far side. They're going to hand it off. Oh, it's a fumble on there. No, it's picked up by Doris Carr, and it'll be a loss into the backfield. Oscar Palacios with a great job. That'll be a loss of 4 to the 19 of Sterling. So second down, 14 from the 19. Doris Carr, we did not see him a whole lot in the first half. He was expected to be the starting running back. Two receivers split out far side, single to the near side. As Richardson rolls out far side, looks to throw. Has a man. It'll be caught by Smith. And he will be just shy of the sticks, it looks like. About a yard shy to the 32-yard line. So 3rd and 1 for Sterling from their own 32. Ball at the far hash. Shotgun for Richardson. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Handoff Doris Carr. Doris Carr is going to be close, but I think he's got it. And he does to the 33. He picks up the yard. Braves did a great job of bottling him up, but could not keep him short of that yard. And that'll move the chains. 8:50 left to play, third quarter, 14-6 Sterling. First and 10 Warriors at their own 33. Two receivers to the near side, single receiver far side, shotgun Richardson. Now man in motion, far to the near side. Fake the jet sweep. It'll be kept by Richardson as he'll lower his head and plow forward up to the 38 for a gain of 5 on first down. Samad Ali will make the stop for Ottawa. And that brings up second down and 5. Smith and Schofield to the near side. Whitehead far side. Doris Carr will be the tailback behind Richardson. 2nd and 5 from the 38 of Sterling. Ball at the far hash. Richardson takes the snap, hands it off. Doris Carr gets a big head of steam, but gets tripped up as he falls across the 40 to the 41 for a gain of 3 on 2nd down. Santino G on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and a short 2 for Sterling at their own 41. Schofield and Smith far side. Whitehead to the near side. Shotgun Richardson. Doris Carr to his left. Smith in motion. They'll give it to him on the sweep. Should have been brought down in the backfield. Gets away from the tackler and will pick up 1st down yardage to the 44. A gain of 3. Again, the Braves with an opportunity to make a stop in the backfield and not able to complete the tackle. So that'll move the chains. 7th play of the drive coming up for Sterling. 6:55 to go, 3rd quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the Warrior 44. Ball at the near hash. 2 receivers stacked to the far side. Single to the near side. Pistol formation. Richardson will head it off to Doris Carr. The Braves will shut the door on him as he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. Aaron Schumann, along with Santino G and a couple others, will make the stop. No gain. Ball between the hash marks at the 44 of Sterling. 2nd down and 10. Whitehead will split out to the far side. Smith and Schofield near side. Richardson in shotgun. Doris Carr to his left. 10 on the play clock. Now man in motion far to the near side. Again, jet sweep to him. And it'll be Whitehead who will pick up a couple of yards as he scampers to the 45 and brought down at the 46. So 3rd and 8 for Sterling from their own 46-yard line. See if the Braves can get him off the field. Sterling 8 of 11 today on 3rd down. 2 receivers far side, 3 to the near side. Richardson in shotgun. Ball at the near hash at the 46 of Sterling. Man in motion near to the far side. Richardson looks, throws, fires, it's caught. 1st down yardage in the Braves territory to the 37. Making the catch is Jansen Robeson, the tight end. Jalen King will make the stop. Gain of 17. And it's now 1st and 10. Sterling from the Braves 37. 4:45 to play in the quarter. And the Warriors will go empty backfield again. Ball at the far hash at the 37 of Ottawa. 1st and 10. Man in motion far to the near side. Low snap. Caught by Richardson. The pass was thrown behind the intended receiver of Myrick Goodwin-Legree, who did not even know it was coming. It'll bring up 2nd down. Eleventh play of this drive coming up. Just about 6 minutes off the clock on this drive by Sterling. Braves defense needs to get off the field. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 37 of Ottawa for Sterling. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tight end now moves to the near side. Pistol look. Doris Carr will take the handoff and will take it to the far side. He'll move past the 35 and up to the 33. It's a gain of 4. Jalen King on the stop for Ottawa. And it's 3rd and 6. So another big 3rd down here for Ottawa. 9 of 12 on 3rd down today is Sterling. Braves have got to find a way to make a stop here. Sterling averaging 9.2 yards per pass play. They're averaging 4.6 per play. 3 receivers bunched up to the near side for Sterling. Shotgun Richardson. Doris Carr to his right. 3rd and 6 from the 34 of Ottawa. Richardson looks, throws, fires, caught. He's short. To the 29. Catch was made by Schofield. Gain of 4. Now a flag on the play. We'll see who it is on. It may be on Sterling. That would just be their second penalty of the day. It'll be on Sterling on the offensive line. Lane Becker. So that'll be his first personal foul. And that'll back the ball up to the 44 after the penalty. And now Sterling will have to punt. 3:22 to go, third quarter. Dylan Foose is back to the 10 of Ottawa at the Sterling 43. Is the punter. Kick is away. High kick, fair catch called for. As fair catch called for by Foose, but the ball was down at the 1. The player for Sterling drugged the ball into the end zone. And they're going to mark it at the 1. Wow. I'm not sure that I agree with that. Warrior player on special teams looked like he took that ball with him as he slipped into the end zone. And so the Braves will have to go 99 yards here. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 1. James Reeder, the tailback behind Davis. Single receivers both sides of the field. Ball is between the hashes. Snap. Davis looks, pump fakes. Wants Hill. Near side. It'll be picked off. Cameron Williams will pick him off as Davis just floated that one. Williams was with Hill the entire way. And a poor pass there. 2:54 to go. It's the second interception of the day for Davis. The fourth turnover of the day on Ottawa. So 2:54 to go, third quarter. Sterling will have it at the Braves 31. And just a lackluster performance from this Braves offense today. Richardson will be in shotgun. Doris Carr to his left. 2 receivers far side. A single receiver near side is Whitehead. Sterling in front, 14-6. Ball is at the near hash, the 31 of Ottawa. Handoff Doris Carr. Couldn't get his footing. Finally does. Colby Johnson will track him down, but not before Doris Carr gets to the 18 and picks up first down yardage on a gain of 13. So they'll mark it all the way up to the 17 for a gain of 14, actually. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 17 with 2:25 to play, third quarter. 2 receivers near side. Shotgun Richardson. Doris Carr to the right of him. Man in motion. Smith from near side. Now you'll be into the backfield for blocking. Handoff Doris Carr. Drags a couple of Braves forward up to the 10 where he'll be brought down. Colby Johnson, Santino G in on that. A gain of 7, though, for Doris Carr. And it's 2nd down and 3. 1:50 left to play, third quarter. Twin receivers to the far side. Shotgun Richardson. Smith, a receiver near the line here on the near side. 10 on the play clock. Now 6 on the play clock. Doris Carr to the right of Richardson. Will hand it off to him. Follows his blocks. First down yardage. He's right at the sticks, but I think he's got it. And it is enough for a first down, a gain of 3. So first and goal. No, it is third and short. So third and short coming up. 50 seconds to play, third quarter. Richardson shotgun, 2 receivers far side, now 1 in motion. They'll hand it off to Snoddy, who will easily pick up the first down. Bryce Capron on the tackle for Ottawa. The Warriors 238 total yards so far, but they have just absolutely controlled this ball game. And they may just let this clock run out. We'll see. It is shotgun for Richardson, 2 receivers far side. 10 on the game clock, 11 on the play clock. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to let it run out. So 3 into the books here. And it's Sterling in front, 14-6. They are on the doorstep to make it a 2-score game again. And we'll take a break as we head to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now he speaks Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Fourth quarter of play getting ready to start here at Smizer Stadium in Sterling as the teams will switch fields. And the Braves right now just absolutely being manhandled by the Sterling team. You wouldn't know it by the scoreboard, it's just 14-6. But Sterling has just controlled this game. 31 minutes of possession, the Braves with just 13. Braves with 4 turnovers this afternoon, which is a huge storyline in itself. And it is first and goal from the 6 for Sterling as we open up the fourth quarter of play. 2 receivers to the near side, Schofield and Smith. It's going to be Whitehead to the far side. Richardson will have shotgun, Doris Carr to his right as we get back to action. Man in motion, Smith near side up to the line. Richardson rolls out, looks, throws, fires, wants the tight end. He's got him. Touchdown, Robeson. So a 7-yard touchdown pass. Richardson to Roberson, his second of the day. And it's 20-6. Sterling in front. Extra point coming up. Samuel Paz Perez will be on to kick the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is away. And it will make its way through the pipes. Now we'll have a flag for a late hit on the kicker. That's just a frustration penalty right there. That'll be assessed on the kickoff. But the extra point is good. It's 21-6. Sterling in front of Ottawa. 14:54 to play in this one. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
6-yard pass from Richardson to Roberson. It's 21-6. Sterling in front of Ottawa with 14:54 left to play, as the Warriors will kick it off now from the 40 after the penalty for running into the kicker. Kick is away. Devin Johnston will take it at the 9 near side for Ottawa. Finds a crease, moves past the 20 up to the 25, drags players with him up near the 30, and that's where the Braves will start this first possession of the fourth quarter. 14:45 to go in the ball game. Braves with quite a hill to climb now. Lambert made the stop on the kickoff for Sterling. Down by 2 scores. And at the way that Sterling has grinded clock today, that is going to be tough. This Braves offense has got to find a way to make something happen, as they have struggled themselves. Braves will go 2 receivers, both sides of the field. And it'll be Caleb Kessinger into the game. They'll hand it off to Colton Davis, who lined up as a receiver. And he will pick up enough yardage for the first down on a gain of 10. Jackson on the tackle for Sterling. So Kessinger in at quarterback. Dalen Johnson and him, the tailback, is behind him. 2 receivers near side, a single to the far side. Kessinger will hand it off to Dalen Johnson. Makes the first line of tacklers miss, and will plow forward for a gain of 3 to the 43. Braves going no huddle. Lock on the tackle. 3 receivers near side for Ottawa. Shotgun. Kessinger slings it out to Foose. It goes right off his fingertips and incomplete. Hit Foose right in the hands. You can't throw a little bit much better than what Kessinger did there, and Foose not able to do anything with it. And it'll make it 3rd and 7 for Ottawa from the 43 of the Braves. 13:44 to play. 3 receivers near side. Johnson to the right of Kessinger in shotgun. 12 on the play clock. Kessinger steps back to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught by Hill. Hill makes a man miss. And he will be just shy of the first down yardage to the 48. It's a gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 2, and Ottawa looks like they will go for it. They will keep the offense onto the field. And the Braves will take a timeout. So 13:15 left to play, 4th and 2 when we come back. We'll take a 30-second break. 21-6 Sterling in front of Ottawa. You're listening to this on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
4th and 2 as we come back. The Braves offense will stay on the field. They're down 21-6 to Sterling. It is 4th and 2 from the Braves 48. Bethel's in front of St. Mary 33-0. Tabor in front of Bethany 35-20. As the Braves will have it 4th and 2 from their own 48. Ball at the far hash. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Pistol look. As Kessinger will hand it off to Reeder. Reeder lowers his shoulder. He's going to be close. And it is enough for the first down. Reeder will pick up the 2 yards. He got just enough. He's right to midfield. And the Braves will move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 50. Braves will have Hill and Davis near side, a single receiver to the far side. It'll be Johnson as the tailback. Now a whistle. And a false start on Ottawa. And the Braves just cannot get out of their way today. 6th penalty of the day for 97 yards. So 1st and 15 from the 45. And the Braves will split out 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Snap to Kessinger, hand off to Dalen Johnson, and he gets tripped up by his own man, but he'll fall forward for a yard to the 46. Bailey will get credited for the tackle, but that was more on the offensive line. Second and 14. Coming up for Ottawa from their own 46. Ball between the hashes. Shotgun. Kessinger. Twin receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Kessinger looks, throws, fires. It's picked off at the 30 of Sterling. And up to midfield. Now into Braves territory to the 40. There is a flag. The 30, the 25, the 20 goes George Powell Jr. as the Braves throw another interception, a 5th turnover of the day. We'll see what the flag is for. The interception will count. The flag comes after the change in possession. With 12:01 to go. We'll see what the official call is. It is blocking the back against Sterling. So it'll stay Sterling's ball. But the penalty will be from the spot of the infraction, which was at the 49 of Sterling. So 12:01 to go. Sterling will have it at their own 40. As the Braves have thrown 3 interceptions, they have fumbled it twice. And one would believe that if Sterling goes down the field here, that would be a nail in the coffin with the way that Sterling has controlled possession today. Pistol look, it is Doris Carr, the tailback, 2 receivers near side. Schofield is one of those. One of the receivers in motion from near to the far side. Handoff, Doris Carr. Finds some tough yardage, gets away from the front line, picks up first down yardage in the Braves territory, where he'll finally be brought down at the 48 of Ottawa. Tony Davis, along with a couple other white shirts, but a gain of 12 on first down. This Braves defense has got to be gassed as they split out Schofield and Ellis to the far side. Near side is Whitehead. Pistol again for Sterling. 11:30 on the game clock, 18 on the play clock. Warriors in front 21-6. Ball is between the hashes at the 48 of Ottawa. 1st and 10. Now man in motion near side to the far side. Handoff, Doris Carr bounces it outside. He'll be brought down in a nice tackle there made by Ottawa University's A.J. Hemphill It's a gain of 2 to the 46. Norris Carr is a load to bring down. 215-pounder from Miami, Florida. As it's second down and 8 from the Braves' 46. 2 receivers far side. Whitehead near side, shotgun Richardson, one back to the left of him. Whitehead in motion, jet sweep, and he'll be brought down for a loss. A great job there by Ottawa. A.J. Hemphill again with a nice stop. That'll be a loss back to the 49, a loss of 3. 3rd and 11 for Sterling from the Braves 49. 10 minutes to play in this one. Braves need to get off the field here. Sterling 10 of 14 today on 3rd down. So Twins here to the near side, Schofield and Smith. Whitehead to the far side, shotgun. Richardson, Whitehead in motion, far to the near side. As they will look to try to throw it to him. As they fake the jet sweep, Braves bring a lot of pressure. And that was thrown at the feet of Whitehead, incomplete. And the Braves defense do the job. And they will get off the field with 9:45 to play in the game. Preston Patton will be back to punt from the 38 of Sterling. Dylan Foose at the Braves 15. Southwestern in front of Friends, 21-17. Kick is away. Foose calls for the fair catch at the 11 of Ottawa. 9:41 to go. They'll mark it at the 10, so 1st and 10. So we'll see what the Braves decide on offense, who they'll bring out at quarterback. Caleb Kessinger was in on the last possession. And they will stay with him. Colton Davis will be a receiver with Jones to the far side. Foose to the near side. 1st and 10 from the 10. Ball between the hashes. Hand off to Dalen Johnson. He's bottled up. And he will pick up a yard to the 11. Johnson just not very decisive. Makes a cut as he gets to the line and just absolutely gets bottled up. So it's 2nd and 9 for Ottawa from their own 11. And now a timeout called for by Ottawa University. We'll take it with them. 9:15 to play. 21-6 Sterling. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
9:15 to play. 21-6 Sterling. Braves will have it at their own 11. 2nd down and 9. Dalen Johnson will be to the left of Caleb Kessinger. Dylan Foose to the near side as a receiver. Jones to the far side. Snap. Kessinger steps back, wants to throw. He'll dump it off to Colton Davis. Davis at the 20, at the 25, the 30. Makes a man miss and will go out of bounds at the 34. And a nice pitch and catch there from Kessinger to Colton Davis. That's a gain of 23. And a nice pass there by Caleb Kessinger. Clock running, 9 minutes to play. Braves go no huddle. Three receivers near side, shotgun for Kessinger. Kessinger steps back, looks, throws, fires, finds Davis, and Davis gets absolutely obliterated at the 35 with a gain of a yard. Making that shot was Kwame Sexton. And he blasted Davis. Davis gets up. He's okay. But he will remember that one. It'll be Davis along with Antonio White. Nope, White will move to the near side. So Davis and Foose to the far side. Shotgun Kessinger. 2nd and 9 from the Braves 35. Handoff Dalen Johnson. Gets bottled up again. Brings it to the near side and just changes direction and just absolutely causes more harm than good. No gain, actually a loss of a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 34 of Ottawa. 7:48 to play. Kerr to the near side. 3 receivers to the far side. Shotgun Kessinger. Ball is at the near hash at the 34. Kessinger will just take off with it. He'll fall forward to the 37 and pick up 3 yards. Jackson on the tackle for Sterling, and the Braves will punt with 7:15 to go. One man back for Sterling. That'll be Lambert at the 15. Gilbert will punt it for Ottawa from the 21 of the Braves. We'll have movement by Sterling. And the Braves may change their mind and go for it here with the penalty. So the penalty will put the ball at the 42. And it will be 4th and 2 for Ottawa. 6:58 to play. The Braves will go for it. Dalen Johnson to the right of Kessinger. Twin receivers, both sides of the field. Colton Davis in motion. Kessinger does a quick pitch. And Davis, not sure what went on there, as that's going to be a turnover. It's going to be an incomplete pass because it was a forward pass. But Kessinger and Davis not on the same page. And it'll be a turnover on downs, and Sterling with great field position will take over at the 42 of Ottawa. 6:44 to play. Sterling in front 21-6. They'll send Schofield to the far side of the field. Whitehead to the near side. Smith will be close to the line. Doris Carr, the tailback, behind Richardson in pistol. 1st and 10 from the 42 of Ottawa. Handoff Doris Carr. Finds a hole. Gets away from Colby Johnson. Will push forward to the 36 for a gain of 6 on 1st down. Time now becoming an issue for Ottawa, down 21-6 with 6:19 to play. This defense has been asked to do a lot today. There's 2 receivers to the near side, single to the far side, shotgun Richardson, ball at the 36 at the near hash. 2nd and 4. Hand off Doris Carr. Finds an opening, gets 1st down yardage as he pushes past the 30 and brought down to the 27 of Ottawa. James Gladden makes the tackle. Gain of 9. So 1st and 10, Sterling from the 28 of Ottawa. Whitehead will split out to the far side. Schofield and Smith to the near side. Doris Carr has taken the most of the snaps at running back here in the second half. 56 yards for him. He'll be to the right of Richardson. Richardson in shotgun will hand it off to Doris Carr. Counter play. He'll push forward across the 25 to the 24. Gain of 3. Colby Johnson on the tackle. A.J. Hempel also makes contact. 4:40 left to go. Second down, 7. Ball at the 24 of Ottawa at the near hash. Whitehead to the near side. Schofield to the far side. Smith will be an extra blocker in the backfield. Snoddy the tailback behind Richardson. 10 on the play clock. Whitehead in motion near to the far side. And off Snoddy, follows some blocking, pushes forward to the 21. Or actually to the 22. That'll be a gain of 2. And we'll make it 3rd and 5. Under 4 minutes to play. Ottawa needing a stop here. And then we'll have to find a way to get something quickly on offense if they can get off the field here. Single receivers, both sides of the field. Snoddy the tailback. Pistol look. 3rd and 5 from the 22 of Ottawa. Richardson fakes the handoff. Rolls out near side. Looks, throws, fires. It's tipped and incomplete. On the play for Ottawa, that was Jalen King making the tip there. Whitehead, the intended receiver. And Sterling will go for the field goal. Samuel Paz Perez will be on for the field goal. This will be a 39-yard attempt. With 3:24 to play. Ball will be at the near hash. The Braves will move. Sterling drew him off sides, and that'll give fresh yardage. That'll move the chains. Absolutely brutal there on Ottawa. Seventh penalty. Now for 102 yards today. So 1st and 10 from the 17. .324 to go. And now a timeout called for by Sterling. We'll take it with them. 3:24 to play. Sterling in front, 21-6. 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
So after the penalty on the field goal attempt, Sterling has fresh downs. 1st and 10 from the Ottawa 17, 3:24 to play. 21-6. It's Sterling in front of Ottawa. As the Warriors will split out 2 to the near side, pistol formation. Doris Carr, the tailback. 15 on the play clock. Ball at the near hash. It's a 17. Hand off Doris Carr. Slams into the line, and he gets brought down. Hempel, Schumann, along with the third Brave in on the tackle. No gain. We'll make it 2nd down and 10. And one would have to believe here that this is just letting the clock run out here. No need to punch anything into the end zone, as it's almost going to be impossible for the Braves to come back on this one, down by 2 scores. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Bad snap. Richardson will pick it up. He gets tripped up, but is able to fall forward and pick up a yard to the 16. Samad Ali with the shoestring tackle. And it's 3rd and 9 for Sterling with 2:16 left to play. Braves have given up 4 first downs today on penalty. Sterling 10 of 16 on 3rd down. Ball will be at the near hash. It's a 16, 3rd and 9. Doris Carr will take the handoff. He'll be brought down. A nice tackle there by Bryce Capron. That'll be a loss. Back to the 20. It's a loss of 4. Timeout called for by Ottawa with 1:42 left to go. It'll be 4th and 9 when we return. We'll go ahead and let's keep it right here. And let's get you scores right now. KCAC, Kansas Wesleyan blew out Arkansas Baptist 81-6. It is Avila in front of McPherson 23-10 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Southwestern in front of Friends 31-17 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Tabor 42, Bethany 27. They are going to the 4th quarter. And it's Bethel in front of St. Mary 40-14. Scoring summary here looks like this. It was a fumble return for a touchdown by Zion Marshall in the 1st quarter to make it 7-0. Sterling expanded it to 14-0 in the 2nd quarter on an 18-yard touchdown pass from Ellis to Robeson. Braves brought it within a score, 14-6, with 10:30 to play in the 3rd quarter, as we'll have a 37-yard field goal attempt coming up here. From the near hash, kick is away. It will angle wide left. And the Braves will take over. 1:38 to play. Braves will have it at their own 20. Braves have got to go big here. There's not really been a quick strike offense for Ottawa this year, as they'll go empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. They've got to get 2 scores in 98 seconds. Kessinger, quarterback, steps back, looks, throws to White. It'll be caught at the 27, makes a man miss, and he will go out of bounds at about the 33. They'll mark it at the 34 on a gain of 14. Good pitch and catch there from Kessinger to White. Empty backfield again, 3 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Kessinger takes the snap, surveys the field, dumps it off over the middle. It's picked off the hands of Davis, and heading back towards the end zone. And that's going to be a horse collar tackle there. And now a little bit of a brouhaha here on the sideline. Sexton with the interception. as the officials have to separate. Multiple flags, but this one will be clearly for a horse collar against Ottawa with 1:18 to go. And that one's going to pretty much wrap it up here for Sterling to pick up the win tonight. An absolutely disappointing and dreadful performance this afternoon by this Ottawa University Braves offense. Two fumbles, 4 interceptions, 6 turnovers in total, 7 penalties, 102 yards by the team. And just absolutely lackluster all day long. The officials still discussing the penalties, trying to hash everything out. As we wait for what the final decision will be. I can tell you that there will at least be a horse collar. There could be maybe something by Sterling after the play. But all but 2 officials have huddled up to discuss everything. As we wait to see what the final calls are. We'll talk with offensive coordinator Julian Mendez when this one's over. We'll also talk with head coach Kent Kessinger when we're done. This discussion between the officials may actually last longer than what this game has so far. They are still trying to sort everything out. Now they have broke the huddle, and let's see what the calls are. So personal foul against Ottawa. Dead ball foul and sportsmanlike conduct, Ottawa. So 2 penalties on Ottawa. And that's going to put the ball inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal to go for Sterling at the 5. So So 1st and goal for Sterling, 1:18 to go, and it looks like they'll just go into victory formation here as Richardson under center will take a knee. Braves with no timeouts left. And Sterling will win this one 21-6. Ottawa will lose their 2nd straight and will drop to 4-6 overall and 3-6 in conference. As Sterling will just have to take one more snap here. And that's going to do it. Now Sterling takes the timeout. We'll keep it here. Not sure why they took a timeout here. what they did. 35 seconds left to go. Maybe just to pull out the seniors is all I could think of here. As it is senior day here in Sterling. So they will make a change at quarterback. Toby Carodi will go under center. And he will take a knee. And that will do it. So that'll wrap this one up. The Braves will lose by the score of 21-6. And we'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. We provide excellent service because we are meticulous in taking care of details. Our staff knows how important it is to the families. Dengel & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
The sounds of the holidays are in the air. Jingle bells, wrapping paper, maybe some ho-ho-hos. But at the Home Depot, we also love the sounds of you making the holiday magic happen. Things like ovens baking, turkeys roasting, drinks chilling, air fryers frying, washing machines washing, and your family in the middle of it all. Right now, it's the best time to save on the appliances you need to make the holidays yours. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Braves lose by the final score of 21-6. Joining us now, offensive coordinator Julian Mendez, and I'm not really sure that words can really put anything into perspective with this one. This one was rough.
Yeah, I mean, and we talked about, Bob, of having to win first downs and being productive in our drives, and we were not able to do that today. And I think that lens with obviously turnovers are going to be a big deal, but just being productive is what we need to be able to do, and that's not what we were able to do today.
Yeah, it was something we discussed, and it's also, cliche at the same time. But every time you go out to Sterling, you know that you have to be productive because they're going to grind it, and that might have been the fastest first half of football in mankind.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty fast. I mean, that first quarter flew by, and just like we talked about, you can't let that happen. You can't let them dictate our drives and dictate how many plays we get, and that's kind of what we let them do today.
It seemed like nothing was clicking today. And I know that at the half you go to try to make adjustments and discuss. What, if anything, I mean, is it just, what could you pinpoint today?
We just needed to be better. We needed to be better within our reads at quarterback, need to be better of understanding, our routes, every wide receiver, and understanding the field and what we were playing against. Up front, understanding their pressures that we talked about all week that they were going to bring, and their adjustment was to bring some more pressure in the second half. I know it was a limited amount of plays, but bring pressure in the second half, and that was something that was a little bit of an adjustment.
And it's tough to even discuss because there's just so many things that questions to ask. But now you've got one game left and it's going to be to me a big game in the sense of for players that are going to be here for the following years, and how are you going to answer this and that. What's going to be the message this week during practice?
It's really is how are you going to finish out for those seniors that we do have? Is how are you going to finish out your career? How are you going to finish out your stamp at being at Ottawa? And then those young guys is, all right, well, how do you carry yourself into the off season? It's a lot better going into the off season after a win and putting yourself into winter conditioning and weights and all that good stuff after a win. And you want to be able to do that as a whole program for us is go out on a good note and put ourselves going into the off season.
Coach, I appreciate you joining us after this one. It's never easy to talk about a loss, but especially with the way things went today, it made it even harder. But I appreciate you joining us.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
That is offensive coordinator Julian Mendez joining us. And we'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back. We'll get you stats, and we will talk with head coach Kent Kessinger. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Join KOFO for the Kent Kessinger Show, our weekly chat with the OU Braves head football coach every Tuesday night at 7:06, live from Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. Bob Johnson is your host with Coach Kessinger. It's food, fun, and football on the Kent Kessinger Show, Tuesday nights on KOFO.
Yellowstone, cable's #1 drama returns exclusively on Paramount Network.
Don't you die on me now. Not like this.
Hey, don't.
Oh my God. Fair, moral. Those are words men invented to scare and shame. But right or wrong, there's no such thing. One leader falls, another rises. That'll be the last thing you do.
Yellowstone, the 2-hour season premiere event, tomorrow 8/7 Central, exclusively on Paramount Network.
Did you know that United Healthcare helps connect you to doctors and therapists with 24/7 access to virtual care?
So I could have therapy from my couch?
Yep.
Or a doctor appointment from my car?
If you wanted to.
Wait, you're right. I don't even like when people see me sing in the car. Couch appointment it is.
Virtual visits are just one of the ways United Healthcare helps connect you to better health. Learn more at uhc.com. Plan benefits may vary.
Braves lose by the final score 21-6 as head coach Kent Kessinger joining us here as he'll be joining us here in just a minute as he's making his way up. Real quick, let's get you final stats. 12 first downs for Ottawa, 21 for Sterling. Braves were 4 of 9 on third down. Sterling 10 of 17. Braves with just 47 plays today, 66 for Sterling. Braves end up with 171 yards of total offense, 271 for Sterling. And the Braves with 147 yards passing on the day. But the biggest stat of all, 6 turnovers, 2 fumbles, 4 interceptions on the day. Spelled doom for Ottawa University. And joining us now is head coach Kent Kessinger as he puts on the headset. Just as we kind of talked with Coach Mendez, I don't know that rough is really the best way that you could describe this one today.
Yeah. I don't know. Just what did I tell you before the game? We needed to stay ahead of the chains and take advantage of our opportunities and not turn the ball over. Well, we turned over 7 times?
6.
6?
Felt like 7 at times.
No, I think it felt like 7.
it just seemed like that Ottawa just could not get anything going as much as they wanted to offensively today.
Yeah, I mean, we just, on each one of the things, I mean, there is on the interceptions, Colton throws the first play, he throws it backwards. Dylan doesn't catch it, and he looks at it and they pick it up and soup and score. I mean, it's a backwards pass. It's not a backwards pass. That's not part of the play at all. And we throw it backwards, and then we don't go after the ball, and we just kind of going through the motions. And next thing you know, they're up 7-0, and then we come back and we're just forcing balls all over the place. And we run a post dig concept that Colton's wide open, not Colton, but Dylan Foose is wide open, and we overthrow it by, I don't know, 15 yards or something like that. Just didn't play pitch and catch. And so those are opportunities that we have that first scoop and score, we have it set on that screen. I mean, it's a run, RPO run screen option, and he's got the screen set. He's got the blocker set in front of him. We just got to play pitch and catch, and we don't. We have a post over the top, and we don't convert on that one. And then, then we start forcing things, and that we run. Colton's right-handed. He goes out to his right, and he sets up and throws back in the middle of the field, and that's something that quarterbacks, in my system, they learn that it's one of the rules. And one of the rules is, never, ever throw down the middle late. Never, ever roll out to your right, throw back. I use Brett Favre as an example. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time in the NFL, but he ends his career on rolling out, throwing back across his body and into the middle of the field when he's playing for the Vikings in the playoffs. And it not only shuts down their playoffs, but then also ends his career on an interception and that sort of thing. So it's one of those things. We've used them as, good, hard and fast rules. We're here at the end, we're just, we're going to run a 2-minute drill basically with Caleb in there. And he does a good job of throwing the hitch we run in a smash concept in the boundary. I didn't know if the linebacker was hard to see if it was getting underneath it. So the next play we just called all hitches, which is a catch and throw. And we don't have any timeouts. It's 1:18. It's something that young quarterbacks got to learn is you just keep on hitting the hitch, take the hitch. It doesn't matter what down and distance it is. It was 2nd and 1, so fine. In a 2-minute drill, in that case, there's really no down and distance. You just got to go. You just keep on matriculating it down the field. Use a Hank Stram-ism. So we just offensively, we just didn't do enough to kind of keep our defense off, and then they started getting that rolling downhill run, and that is kind of our Achilles heel right now.
Defensively, the Braves did everything they could. They could have, tried to keep it under, no score. But I mean, for everything that they went up against, I think they did a decent job today against a team that you knew was going to run, was going to grind clock, and but still. It was a hill to try to overcome.
It was a fast first half. That first half just flew by. Yeah. And the funny thing is we were both, I think, balanced running and passing it, and it just went by like no other. And I don't know what were we on third downs because I don't have any stats, but I know we kept them pretty much out of the end zone. But holy Moses, we gave them a lot of third down conversions.
10 of 17. That right there was
high.
That is really the biggest issue I think from the defensive side was giving them that many third down conversions.
Yeah, and then they got 4th and short, and they got all but one of them.
The stats are showing that they did not try for it on 4th down, which I know is not accurate.
That's not accurate.
So,
because they had the field goal where they did the Dallas shift and we jumped into the neutral zone and that became a first down. We had another one where we jumped off sides and gave them a first down on 4th down. So that's incorrect.
So where do you go from here? It's the final week of practice. It's senior day, but to me, and maybe it's a little too dramatic in that sense, but I think next week's kind of a statement game because you've got a Bethany team that has not won a game, and
you're coming off of two performances first half of the Kansas Wesleyan game was good. The second half, there was the struggles, and then there's today. To me, it's almost kind of a statement game for the next season for Ottawa.
Well, I told the guys at the end of the day that the way that we have to approach this next week is, it obviously is senior day. And I used at the beginning of today, when we were in the locker room before we come out, my talk to them is I was watching a lot of Sterling film on the way down, and then every once in a while, just to kind of keep my focus, I looked up a couple. I like to look at motivational things, just kind of give me some, maybe something will speak to me as I'm talking. I got some ideas what I want to say to the team, and it was really interesting. I listened to Ernie Johnson from TNT that does the NBA stuff. He was talking to Alabama's football team. And he went through and he said some things that I thought was really poignant that I told these guys also at the end of the game today, is that they get to play this game. There's a lot of things in life that we got to do because we have to do, in order to be able to, whether it's, make ends meet or whatever it is, there's a lot of things that we got to do, but they get to play this game. Right? There's no got to do it. They get to play this game. They get to come out to practice. They get to try to improve themselves on a day-to-day basis. And I look at football being an awesome classroom of life, and that's the way life gives you an opportunity to go out and get things. And you get opportunities to be able to do things in life. Sometimes you got to go through some adversity and hardships, and like you're talking about with potentially a statement game, at the end of the week, but you get to play. So the seniors get 4 more opportunities to practice this next week. We have our fifth practice basically is a meeting day. They get another opportunity to play in a football game. Our young guys get another opportunity to improve themselves as a football player. And, some of these guys are going to continue on. Some of these guys are going to be done. Just that's the way things happen in life and everything. Life happens in a lot of circumstances. But you get that opportunity. And I thought that was really, really poignant. And, I told them, I said, hey, I only know how to do it one way, and that is to get up and start grinding every day. And that's my plan this week, is get up and make the most of every single day that we have this week as we prepare for Bethany. I get fired up to be able to play my alma mater. I'm going to play them at home, and I want to see our seniors go out right. And so those are opportunities that we get to do, and that's the kind of thing that I pushed there at the end, and I'll be talking about it all week.
Real quick, I want to follow that up, and then we'll let you go here. But that's a great point, and I wonder sometimes, and you can validate this. Is that forgotten sometimes?
You know what? I think it does. I think it does at times. Or there's so many other things that kind of get in the way of stuff that you forget about the fact that you are given a choice. You're given a choice on, how you're going to get up and how you're going to approach the day. You're given a choice as to how hard you're going to work. I mean, there's certain things in life that you are given choices, and there's sometimes that people make choices for you. That as a parent, you're making it for your kids and that sort of thing. As coaches, we're going to set the schedule up for practice and stuff. But you get opportunities, and whatever they are, it's like making your bed early in the morning, or, going for a walk, or going out to the practice field and practicing. You get those opportunities, and I think sometimes we get so caught up in all the other stuff around that you forget that, man, you've got some things that have been given to you that you can, or given opportunities to be able to do things. And I do think that sometimes that gets lost, and sometimes it gets lost because, you put all the weight on whether it's a win or a loss at the end of the week, as opposed to what did you have to go through in order to be able to get to where you are. Because, there's players every year that play well above their athletic abilities because they are willing to give that extra effort, or they're willing to take advantage of. And there's some guys that you're out there that all they do is play happy, and it's because they see the the opportunity that they've been getting. And that's what I think, that when it's really cool to get, like a couple weeks ago we had homecoming, you get these old guys back, and they just talk about the opportunities that they had and what they got to do at that point, or because they made a choice and they get to do it, and now how does that help them as adults? And so that's the one thing I hope our guys learn, wins and losses, aside, because it's I love winning, it's a big part of the sport, but there are so many other intangibles, that I've learned over these 30 years of coaching football, that and being with young men, that you can just see them grow in so many other different ways, that they just, as long as they take every day and they look at it as being able to get an opportunity to do things, to make a difference, in their family or their community or whatever it is, that's huge. That's huge as you go through life.
Well, Coach, we'll talk more on Tuesday at the Kent Kessinger Show at Primetime Grill, which will make our friends at Google happy. And we will, and then we'll discuss this one. We'll discuss Bethany, and so a lot to talk about as we wrap up this regular season. But I appreciate you joining me after this one.
You're welcome. Welcome, Bob. Go Braves.
That is head coach Kent Kessinger joining us, and we will take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap this up. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
It's going to wrap it up for us this afternoon. We appreciate you joining us for Ottawa University Braves football here in Sterling. Braves fall by the final score of 21-6. They'll take on Bethany next week for the regular season finale, and we'll have pregame at noon. Kickoff will be at 1, so I hope you'll join us for that. And don't forget, Tuesday night, we'll talk with head coach Kent Kessinger live from Primetime Grill for the Kent Kessinger Show. I want to say thanks to Lars Johnson back at the station keeping us on the air. I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for joining us for Ottawa University Braves football.
Thank you for listening to OU Braves football on KOFO. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Ottawa University,